All right, everyone. It's another Saturday night, which means it's time for another Saturday night gaming with Mark W. and Rob Bob. I'm your host, as always, Mark W. And right next to me is Mr. Bob. What's your name again? Rob Bob.
Rob.
And today we're doing something a little bit.
A little bit, not too much, I guess.
Yeah, you're not
Not a pro.
not a pro. Like, I won't even say I'm a pro. There's some players who can like beat the game like, every time practically. But yeah, I've been playing this game for so many years, and you've just played it a little bit here and there, basically, if I understand correctly. And you did mention to me earlier you've been playing this a lot lately,
Not a lot, but a
more
little bit.
more than 0 times lately.
Yeah, I played it a few times recently.
Okay. Have you gotten far?
No, I get to like floor 4 or something.
Four.
That's it.
I'm not gonna laugh. You'll stay here. No, yeah, that is pretty not too far in the game. Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's gonna be up to you. I can offer advice or look things up in the wiki as we go, but mostly you are in the driver's seat. Are you excited?
I'm excited.
All right. And by the way, this interface might look a little bit different than what you're used to. I have it like configured in a certain way that it looks a little bit nicer. It has
Yeah.
like messages on the bottom and stats on that panel on the right. It's not the default way that Nethack works, but it's pretty good looking, I think. All right, you ready to go for it?
Yeah.
Did you want to pick your own race, role, gender, and
guess-
alignment, or let it do it for
I
you?
guess I'll pick. Oh wait.
Hold on, don't do that. Here, I'm gonna click here, and now it's all yours. Okay.
It's already looks like a Y is already being typed.
Y is the default. It's saying
Okay.
if you hit enter, it'll be Y.
So what should I be? I could be. Usually I play as a wizard.
Wizards are fun. Do you use like the force bolt a lot and stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah, you could try that.
I guess I'll just do wizard. And I don't know, human.
Do you want to know the difference between those guys?
Yeah.
It's kind of a lot of like in a lot of kind of old school role playing games, the character class kind of overshadows the race by a lot. Like you can play a whole game and forget what race you are, but you'll never forget that you're a wizard. But for the humans, they I don't know, they're pretty just vanilla, I guess, and they can have up to 18 in every stat. That's their deal. Elf, what they can do is their intelligence and wisdom can go up to 20, which intelligence is the stat that wizards use most. However, their constitution can only go up to 16.
So that sounds kind of better for wizard.
Yeah,
know.
you could say that. That mean the constitution being 16 means they'll never have quite as many hit points, basically. Because every time you level up, you get more hit points depending on your constitution. They also have intrinsic infravision, so they can see in the dark. Essentially, they can see heat emitting creatures.
Okay.
You receive sleep resistance at experience level 4. So yeah, they're definitely a good wizard E character. And there's more details too. Like they'll start with things like elven cloak or like elven dagger instead of a regular dagger and whatnot. You can look at the other ones too. Gnome.
I think gnome might be a good wizard. I don't know.
Probably yeah, they might be okay. I actually don't remember the specifics about gnome. Yeah, gnomes have so their strength can't go quite as high. They can go to 1850. The way Nethack works is based on old school advanced Dungeons and Dragons, where you once you hit 18, you can go up in percentiles of strength. It's supposed to be 18 plus like a half or whatever. They can go up to 18 and 50%, whereas even the elves can go higher than that. They can go 18, 100 basically. They can have 19 intelligence though, which is pretty good for a wizard. They don't have any constitution penalty.
Okay.
So that's basically the deal with gnomes. Gnomes are always neutral for what it's worth. Some races can only be certain alignments. The orc, as you could probably imagine, the orc is probably not the greatest as a wizard. But let's take a quick look. And the orcs, I never knew the orcs were capped at 1850 like the gnomes. That's kind of surprising.
They look like a worse gnome.
They have a cap of 16 intelligence and wisdom, but they have infravision and poison resistance out of the gate. They can eat other orcs and cats and dogs without any penalty. Nobody minds if an orc eats all these things, because in the orcish system of ethics, I guess it's okay to eat your pets and eat each other. They can also eat tripe rations without becoming nauseous. So if you find dog food or what, basically, you can eat it. You don't mind. And the early game orcish monsters are more likely to be peaceful. So if you find goblins, hill orcs, and stuff, they won't kill you. But humans, gnomes, and elves are always hostile. From an attribute perspective, they're somewhat terrible. All right, so there's your choices.
Okay, I think I'm just gonna stick with elf.
Yeah, that seems like
I guess gnome could be good. Probably elf though.
Yeah, don't spend all day picking. You're probably gonna die
elf.
anyway.
And this doesn't actually matter, right?
No,
I'll just
really.
be a male because I'm a male.
All right.
In real life. So it's written in the book of Anur. After the creation, the cruel god Moloch rebelled against the authority of Marduk, the creator. Moloch stole from Marduk the most powerful of all the artifacts of the gods, the amulet of Yendor.
Yendor.
He hid it in the dark cavities of Gehenna, the underworld where he now lurks and bides his time. So we're trying to get that for our god Anur.
Anahor, maybe? I don't know.
Who seeks to possess the amulet, and then I can ascend or something.
Yeah, it's standard stuff. If the kind of map section of the screen is too small for your taste, we can probably try to adjust that.
Okay. Let's see what I have. I have a cat, I think.
You have a cat next to you, yes.
This is look, right?
Flashes look.
I thought it was semicolon.
No.
Okay.
If you want the cursor to come up, you press slash again, so you can move the cursor around. What's happening?
What
you need your number.
Number F. Tame kitten.
That's your tame kitten, yes. And there's a newt to your left, perhaps? Is that a statue? It's a newt. It turned it into a newt.
Okay, let's go kill the newt. And it didn't drop anything. The door's resisting.
Stop resisting.
Newt.
Kill that newt.
Oh, I think. Oh no, it's an orange.
You have auto pickup on, by the way. Not necessarily bad, but I just want you to be aware.
Oh, no.
So anytime you step on a square, you're gonna pick up everything.
Ate an orange.
Was it delicious?
It was.
You might want to. One of the things that wizards have an issue with early on is food. Yeah. It's not bad that you ate that.
Yeah, I should have saved it.
I mean, not necessarily. It's fine. It adds, like a small amount of points to your stomach meter, so to speak. But just be aware of that.
Yeah. But I should see what I have actually.
Yes, press I.
So magic resistance, magic mapping, gold detection, scrolls, force bolt, confuse monster, potions, gain constitution and teleportation, and a wand of teleportation.
Okay, so a couple of things I'm thinking here is, first of all, you're starting with the spell Force Bolt, as the wizards, I don't know if they always do or just usually do.
They always do.
They do. So yeah, capital Z will take you to your spell menu, and Force Bolt should be your main thing. As far as your rings go, you have +2 Constitution and Teleport was the other one.
Not really.
So, those are nice. Oh, Constitution is nice, but having a ring on makes you hungrier faster, so you want to have a good food supply before you use any ring, really. Wand of Teleportation, that might get you out of jams. You can zap them away, or you can zap yourself to teleport away. So that should be your escape plan.
I have a bugle.
A bugle. What does that specifically do? I know there's a need to play music later in the game. You need to play the right notes to get into a place. But I'm trying to remember what else it actually does. Does it scare things away? Yeah. If you apply it, it'll say, do you want to improvise? You can say yes, and that'll awaken or scare nearby monsters. However, it'll also awaken, anger, and unparalyze all soldiers and watchmen on a level.
Okay.
Improvising abuses wisdom for some reason. I wouldn't worry about that, though.
Okay. So we're going to explore. And there's something on the floor.
Some food.
Is it not? But you can do that with semicolon.
Semicolon does it too?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Slime molds and some gold.
Okay. Slime mold is another fruit. That's the default fruit name that you're able to customize if you want to. If you want to name your kitten.
How do I name it? What's the
Shift C to call
call
a monster. M.
monster?
Move the cursor. Press dot.
Hidden.
No, you gotta press dot.
Dot.
Anytime you're moving a cursor around, you press dot to select. So shift, yeah.
Controls are little.
Dot.
Dot.
What do you want to call it?
What should I call it? Mitmow?
Call it Elmo. I don't know. It's your cat.
How do you spell Mitmow? I never thought of that.
Mitmow.
Mow?
Okay. There you go. Mitmow.
That was my cat.
That's what Zig used to call up. That's what Rob Bob used to call his cat.
Alright, let me explore over here. Green gem.
Green gem.
Maybe I can identify that and sell it.
Yeah, if you want to get into identification tricks, I can help you with that. But why don't you, I think you should explore the top right. Otherwise, you're going to spend a lot of time doubling back. Unless you don't care about that room at all. With the free money.
3 gold.
Whopping 3 gold.
And over here, it's a secret door probably that I don't need. Nothing down here. Alright, now I'm going up here. And since there's a boulder here, I can just zap it with my force bolt.
You could just push it.
And I can just walk fast.
Okay.
You can zap this boulder too. Oh, what happened?
So you have auto pickup on, so you stepped on the pile of rocks. Hit no. You might want to hit the @ sign, Shift 2 to turn off auto pickup. It's usually not good to just leave on.
@ sign. How do I gotta drop all this stuff?
Q.
So drop Q. There we go. I don't need 46 rocks.
No, I mean, you can throw them at people, but you don't want to be slowed down for sure.
I'm searching for a secret passage here.
Yeah, don't.
I'm just gonna go
Don't
around.
spend forever on it. It could be something dug its way through there. I don't know. Wait, those rocks, were they all from the boulder you said?
Yeah, I blew them up.
Okay.
So I'm gonna see what's over here. What's that? There's a parenthesis right there. Chest. Okay. I don't have anything to open this. I could just bash it with my quarterstaff, but I don't know if that's a good idea because I could break whatever's in it.
So something I want to mention is, remember I said you as an early wizard, you need to have a supply of food.
Yeah.
When you cast a spell, it drains your nutrition level.
I didn't know
level.
that.
Yeah, so you don't want to go crazy with the spell casting until you have a lot of food.
I did not know that. Okay. I could just try to open it with my quarterstaff, I guess.
Did you try looting it, L?
Oh, I should probably try
L.
that first. Okay,
There you go.
I
It's
just
not even
assumed
locked.
it was locked. That's it. Food ration, a spell book, some potions.
Oh, that's nice. You got food and a new spell to learn, perhaps.
Take everything out. Is it auto select every item? Okay.
Woohoo,
I
food.
could try reading it, but I don't have a lot of food, right? So that would take time, right?
It takes time, and you every time you read a spell book, there's a chance that it's higher level than you can handle, and that since you're low level, that's a pretty high probability, and you get like a negative effect.
Yeah, it can like teleport you.
Right, you might get puzzled for a while, or yeah, you get teleported to a random location. You could be paralyzed.
Okay.
If you had teleport control, then teleportation would be less risky, but you do not. Spellbooks can also be cursed, by the way, and then I think reading them always does a bad thing.
Is there a way I could identify the stone or the gem without using like a spell? Without using like a...
You can sort of yeah, you can sort of determine if it's worthless glass or not pretty easily. You would rub it on, or you engrave with it on the floor. Yeah, try that. It's not going to conclusively identify it though.
Was it not? Like
it's not one of those special commands. It's just Shift E engrave.
Shift E.
Takes a lot of practice to get used to what's what in this game.
Okay, I'll do it with the gem. All right, hello. Okay, and then what happens?
I think because it said right in the dust, yeah, that means it's a soft gem. You have a soft green gem. That's what we've narrowed it down to. And I'm going to look it up in the wiki on the site here for you.
Does that mean it could be glass?
Well, it can't be an emerald because that's a hard green gem. It could be a turquoise stone because that shows up as a green gem and is soft. It could be aquamarine. No, aquamarine's hard. Fluorite, it could be.
All right.
It could be jade. Or it could be worthless glass. So basically, you know, it's not emerald.
Well, that doesn't really help.
And not the other one we said. Not aquamarine. So it could be glass, could be of some value, but emerald is like the the best green one.
Well, I'm not gonna throw it out yet.
Yeah, it's not that heavy.
This is a fountain. What is this? Some stones.
Some stones. The highlighting indicates a stack. That's something I have configured.
This is just rock.
So you have a stack of multiple items basically.
I don't need rocks.
You just had a trap door in the ceiling open and a rock fall on your head. Oh. Your hit points are now 6 out of 11.
All right.
Just be aware of that. And often if you do see a stack of rocks lying around like that,
that would make sense.
Often that trap.
All right. Well, I won't do that next time, hopefully.
Yeah, if you hit another one right now, you could just be game over.
I can hold that.
Yeah, those things don't rot, right?
I think so.
Yep. It is good that you have a food ration. If you get like 2 or 3 more, then or 1 or 2 more, you can start zapping spells more often. The cobalt. But if you ever just need a spell, don't be shy about using it. Like if it's do or die, you might as well use it.
Oh, this is jackal probably.
Yep. Watch those hit points. All right, you're good.
Oh yeah, I should be paying attention.
I think the UI will color. I'm not sure if I have it set up right, but I think what I wanted to do is to color your life meter at the top right, like red if you're getting very low.
That's what it does on the version I play on my computer.
Okay.
I can't push it, so I could zap it.
You could. My Nethack sense tells me there's not going to be. I could be wrong, but I feel like there's not going to be anything useful behind it.
All right,
like another room or anything.
I'll just go to the stairs down.
But trying to think. Yeah, I mean, you could try to approach it from the right. Maybe it's a secret door or something. I don't know.
I'm just gonna kill this lichen and then go down. So it's
G sharp squeak in the distance.
I have perfect pitch or whatever they call it.
Yeah. That's a squeaky board trap that somebody stepped on.
Newt. If you eat a newt corpse, doesn't it give you something that's good for magic people, I feel like?
Did you just kill that?
Yes.
Yeah, sometimes it says you feel a mild buzz, I think.
Yeah.
Which means I don't remember. It's something nice to have. Let me look it up. I'll look it up.
I feel like it has to do with I'm just gonna eat it anyway. Oh, it didn't say that, but I need to wait for my cat to come to the stairs.
Oh, that gives you energy. Yeah, the power stat that you see at the top right. So yeah, it is good for spellcasters. I guess you're eating Eye of Newt. Essentially.
Yeah. Gold. Boulder. Nothing that way. Or at least I can't push the boulder more.
Yeah. 1 gold piece. So you're at dungeon level 2, you're halfway to your...
Alright. It's almost my record.
That's where I usually make it.
What
there's a stack and there's food on top. That's what that is. Healing corpse.
I don't want to go there. It's probably a dart trap or something.
Could be, yes. You're level 2.
How about, can I just... Yeah. Oh, there's another boulder. Well, it's probably nothing.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't expect those boulders to be, worth dealing with, really.
I just like blowing up boulders, but didn't know it would. This is a fountain.
It is a fountain. What are you gonna do?
You could drink it, but it's probably not worth the risk because you could die from that.
Yeah, it depends how you want to play. You know, you're still early in the game. If you died, you could just start again. But
Brilliant blue potion.
I did find, you know, in my years of experience, it's often better to just save the fountains.
Yeah, that's what you said before we started streaming. So.
And you can use them for diluting potions, which is great.
I'm gonna loot this chest.
Okay.
It's locked. All right. So I could force it with my quarterstaff.
Do you have any daggers or something?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, I think when you bash it, there's a chance of breaking stuff inside.
I think you break like potions.
But if you find like a lockpick would be ideal, but
a dagger that I know is not cursed.
Yeah, with a dagger you can force it into the lock and pry or something like that.
I'll come back to it later. Maybe I'll find like a hobbit or something I can kill that has a dagger.
Sure. More likely you'd probably find a goblin or something, but
or
since you're chaotic, they might be friendly.
Yeah.
And the fountain can have some good outcomes. It's just it can be a risk. The water demons can grant wishes sometimes. But there's only a 1 in 30 probability of drinking causing a water demon to appear. Basically, actually, you might have negative luck. Is it? Did you get a new moon message? Is it a new moon?
I don't know.
Current moon phase. I'm googling
for Nethack.
For the real world, we need. Yeah, it's a new moon, so you have negative luck.
There's a higher chance of that then, right?
No.
There's a lower.
So on the fountain table, you have I think it's a separate table for when you have negative luck or something like that. I have to look into it. Okay, it's actually not. It's considered a non-magic fountain or a magic with negative luck. You would just, I don't know. It's kind of hard to decipher the wiki on this, but basically, I think you'd have worse outcomes generally.
So it'd probably be more likely to get water genie or whatever.
Right, but you can improve your luck. Don't underestimate those brown moles. A good thing you one-shotted it though.
Okay.
Their cold damage can be pretty hard hitting to a level 1 guy or level 2, low level. I'll put it that way.
Yeah. Okay.
Meow. There's a ring.
A ring and an exclamation mark. What is the exclamation mark?
It's a potion.
Okay. Oh, I didn't mean to hit F1. A wire ring. And a puce potion. Maybe I can get my cat to walk over it.
Okay.
See if it's cursed, because they won't walk over if it's cursed, right? Or only reluctantly.
Yes, you need food badly. You're weak
something.
with hunger. You're beyond hungry. We missed your transition to hungry.
I have two. I picked up a food ration when you weren't looking.
Okay, eat a food ration.
All right.
Did he step on it?
It looked like he went over it. Like one step I took, he was in front of it, and then he went 2 spaces forward.
Excuse me. I'm not sure what that means.
I could put it in a doorway. Oh, there's a gecko.
Mitmao eats the gecko corpse.
What's this? Scroll.
Temov.
What's H?
The Hobbit.
I was right.
Yeah, you can get your dagger right there, yeah.
You could just zap him. It's probably not difficult, right?
You're a bit wounded and you're not exactly a fighter type.
Right, I could use it, right?
Yeah, you could zap him. But yeah, I would do it, yeah. Okay, you got him.
Let's see, what does he have?
No dagger.
Slime mold.
Slime mold and a sling.
I'll take the slime mold. And there's a chest here, right? Oh.
Oh, you're dead.
It was a trap. Okay, there's a boulder trap.
You see here 11 arrows. Click. You trigger a rolling boulder trap. You're
If
hit by
I
a
saw
boulder.
if if I checked and saw it was 11 arrows, it's got to be a left parenthesis a chest, right?
Yes. And
It was right.
Right is arrows. Weapons.
I didn't realize those were different.
Yeah. So the left is not just chest. It's the whole category of tools, which includes chest. All right.
Oh, I might as well. Let's see. What do I have? Worthless green glass. I was right.
What are those potions you had? Monster detection, extra healing, gain energy, levitation, paralysis, confusion, and restorability. Okay.
And I had restore ability.
Yeah, that's if something like makes you lose some strength or whatever. You can drink that and regain it.
All right. And my attributes. Yeah, those are my attributes.
It was nighttime. There was a new moon in effect when your adventure ended.
All right. True. I didn't have anything really.
Excuse me. Yeah, I'm tired tonight, guys, so we're probably not going to stream super late.
Level 2.
All right.
I'll try again.
Try again.
Maybe I should be something else. Or what do you have to do?
Press the up arrow.
Okay. How about I be something that's not a wizard?
Want to be a monk?
Have
you tried monk?
Or they use their hands to fight?
Yeah, pretty much. They start with some +2 leather gloves, a +1 robe. They have a spell book, a random scroll, 3 potions of healing, 3 to 6 food rations. Wow. A bunch of apples, oranges, and fortune cookies.
Have a lot of food.
And they basically fight in unarmed combat, and they can get a ton of intrinsic abilities as they level up. They can get see invisible, sleep resistant. Actually, at level 1, you start with see invisible, sleep resistance, and speed. And as you level up, you can get poison resistance, stealth, warning, automatic searching, fire resistance, cold resistance, shock resistance, teleport control.
Right.
So they're kind of like, I don't know. They're sort of like, trying to think of what's a good reference for. I don't know, like martial artist type monk, who have super control over their bodies and all that kind of stuff, and awareness of everything around them.
What is the difference between the alignments? Just the enemies that are gonna fight you?
That's part of it. Another part is what you're allowed to do safely. Like if you're lawful, you can't kill any humans, basically.
Mm-hmm.
And you can, but then it like damages your alignment, which in turn makes it more difficult to pray and stuff like that. So you have an alignment record. I can briefly go over it here. Oh yeah, also different artifacts. Some artifacts are tied to an alignment. Like if you have, if you want to get Excalibur, you can do so by dipping a longsword into a fountain after you reach level 5, experience level 5. But that's a lawful artifact. Any artifact that you pick up that's of the wrong alignment will shock you when you touch it for a ton of damage. But if you survive that, you can actually use it. But yeah, there's general pros and cons of each alignment. For example, chaotic, there's no luck or telepathy penalty for murdering peaceful humans. You still lose alignment record, however. Okay, so it's a little bit off of what I said before. You actually get a bonus to your alignment if you directly steal from a shop.
Okay.
There's a whole bunch of little things here and there.
All right. Well, I can't use Excalibur.
If you're chaotic, then you and your god is angry at you, they're more difficult to mollify. So they'll be angry for longer or something like that. Basically, It's all different kinds of things.
All right. I'll just be neutral, I guess. I don't know.
Sure.
I won't think about it too much.
Yeah, I mean, you go crazy overthinking it.
This time my god is Chi Sung Su.
Chi Sung Su.
All right.
That is the Lord of Rain in Chinese mythology, apparently.
Okay. Not Sun Tzu, who wrote some books about war or something.
Chi Sung Tzu, not just Sun Tzu with the Art of War. I don't know if that's that part of the name might be the same though. I don't know. I don't know if the G.
I think it was sung.
I don't know if the G is meaningful or not. Basically, is my point.
I don't know. Probably.
All right. So, did you check your equipment? Or
Oh, I should probably do that. Yeah.
usually the first thing you should do. You got some leather gloves. Yeah, this is kind of standard stuff.
Food ration.
It's good that you have a lot of food to start, and you have a lot of healing capabilities, spells, and potions.
I don't really have that much stuff, but
so you'll probably want to do as a monk is do martial arts, hit things.
I'm searching,
and you can level that skill as you go. But also you can use some weapons. You can use some weapons at a basic level. Quarterstaff, spear, crossbow, shuriken. You get a multi-shot bonus for throwing shuriken, so you can throw more of them at once.
Frodo
lives.
Frodo lives.
Yeah, it's a little bit degraded. Sometimes these graffiti and engravings can fade.
Black potion. What if I just drink potions? Should I just drink this potion?
Sure.
Yeah, I forget which. No.
Question mark. J.
J. I'm gonna drink the black potion.
You yawn.
It's a potion of sleepiness.
It might be that, yes, but you have sleep resistance. Yeah. So yeah, the monk, you have that from the get-go at level 1. So that was the message for, resisting the sleep. You just yawn a little bit. Oh.
I got a lichen and a pear. So now I have a lot of food.
Okay. Oh, you're supposed to be vegan as a monk. Just so you're aware.
Lichen is not a vegetable?
It is a vegetable, but just
okay.
If you have any questions, I can look it up. But don't eat corpses. That's basically the idea. You can eat food rations. They count as vegan.
What's that?
That's some armor.
Scale mail.
Yeah, you don't want that unless you want to just pick it up and try to sell it later or something.
I mean, unless I'm encumbered, I guess I might as well, right?
Sure. But yeah, what happens as a monk, if a monk wears a suit of armor, they incur a negative 20 to hit penalty for melee attacks. In other words, you can't fight while you're in armor.
Okay. So,
negative 20 to hit penalties is insane. And this is based on the mechanic. You don't see it in the game, but it's based on the old D&D mechanic. If you roll a 20-sided die, and you have to basically roll equal to or higher than a certain number to hit the enemy, depending on their armor class and stuff. So, minus 20 on your roll from a 1 to 20 is usually a bad thing.
Yeah.
But I think basically only if you have a lot of bonuses that can offset that, would you be able to overcome that? But that's
pretty crazy. Trap? It's a gnome corpse. Probably is a trap.
Yeah, probably. It's also on a stack of items, so there might be rocks underneath it.
Yeah. Oh.
The goblin is throwing daggers at you.
It's only did 2 damage. I could eat a goblin. No, I'm vegan. Large box. My kitten can eat it. Oh, I need to name my cat.
You don't need to.
I need to.
Forget what actually happens if you don't stick with the vegan content. I guess it might be one of those alignment things or making your god angry or whatever.
Okay. I'm looting this box. I named it Mitmao 2, by the way. It's locked. I can't really force it with my hands, right?
You can kick it, but you'll risk breaking stuff inside. Didn't you didn't something throw a crude dagger at you? Do you have it? It's
right here. But is it cursed is the question.
That is the question. You can drop it in the doorway to your up and left and see if the cat will follow you through it.
Drop.
And just wait a while.
He walked down it, so
it seems okay.
Probably I named him Mitmao 2, by the way.
Yep, Mitmao 2 is okay with that. So you can wield it and force the lock.
That's weird. Wield, I guess N and F.
It's gonna be your pound sign.
That's
type force.
Pound sign, force. Yes.
Ta-da! Now unwield that immediately. W, then hyphen or dash.
Dash.
Yeah, that means to use your hands, your
Uh,
bare hands. Okay. Or you can
now,
just drop it, I guess.
now I loot it. Let's look inside. Fortune cookie, wolfsbane,
Okay.
potion, and gem.
So a clear potion is always water, just so you know.
Okay. Do I have to do that? A and A. Can I just do all types?
You could just do auto select every item. All
Uh,
types is just what kind it'll show.
Okay. I could. No, I don't need to try the potions. Water.
Right.
I could engrave with the gem.
You want.
Why not? No, it's not found.
Shift E.
Should E.
What color is it? Blue?
Yes.
Okay, it's another soft one.
Right. It's probably glass then.
That could be fluorite, glass, turquoise. It's funny you can't tell if it's turquoise. It's a certain kind of blue.
It can vary in color, I guess.
Anyway.
I'm going down here.
All right, down to dungeon level 2.
Sewer rat immediately.
Not a sewer rat.
Punched it. Oh, there's a fizzy potion and some gold.
Okay.
Mm,
Just hit combat to get them all.
okay. Should I drink that? I feel my magical energy drain. Oh, I set that up.
There's a trap that does that, yeah.
Well, I'm not a wizard, so.
Right, you do have this healing spell, just so you're aware, though. But
Yeah.
But that trap was no big deal.
Could drink the fizzy potion.
I would probably just do it. Yeah, identification is good.
All right. I think it's S. Yeah. It's monsters, but there's
No
no
monsters on the level. They could still spawn, just so you're aware. But
yeah,
for now, there's nothing.
I have to find a door.
Mm-hmm.
Here we go.
Tip to micro optimize your movements is go diagonally when you can.
Yep. Oh,
Like instead of going at a right angle through like a doorway, not a door. It's kind of complicated because if it's a true doorway, you can't go diagonally.
if it has a door in it.
Right. If there's a door in it, you can't go diagonally through it. But like in that room you were just at, that I guess I should call it the entryway. You can go diagonal through the entryway rather than like going at a right angle and wasting an extra move.
Can I eat a cream pie? I can throw it. I know.
I don't know. I can check if it counts as vegan to the game.
Like in
Cream is not, but it does count as vegetarian. Yeah.
does it have to be vegans or different?
No, there is not. Vegan is your conduct, and I think. Actually, I'm not sure.
It's a plus here.
There's okay. There's interesting. There's actually vegetarian and vegan conduct separately. I wasn't aware of that.
Am I a vegan or a vegetarian?
I think you need to be a. I don't know. Let me check on that. You can keep playing.
Yep. Found a spell book, which I could try to read, but maybe not yet. Gold.
Veggies.
I think that's most of the level.
Monks are expected to maintain at least a vegetarian alignment and take a -1 penalty to alignment record every time they consume non-vegetarian food.
Vegetarian.
Yeah, so you can eat a cream pie, hooray.
Hooray.
Or eggs or whatever.
I don't. This feels like a small level.
Yeah.
There you go.
Did you search in that lower right room?
Good try. Didn't yet.
Sometimes it does just wind up something like that. I would think, if anything, well, it could be on the bottom, but my instinct says on the right wall or the top wall, probably.
Yeah, okay. There's 2 jackals. I better deal with
You
them.
beat them up.
Punch them.
Coyotes, actually. They're a little tougher than jackals. Alright, keep an eye on those hit points. Alright, you're good.
Okay. Search.
Hmm. You feel tough. That means you gain a constitution point.
Not finding anything.
Yeah, it could just be nothing. What about that corridor north of you?
I tried here already.
Alright, I mean, it could just be that's it, or it's one of these areas where you have to like dig through to get to that like. Did you ever encounter those 2x2 money rooms?
Yeah,
Like
I think a little bit.
The vault. It
I'm
could be
just gonna
something like that.
Go down.
All right.
Okay. Here.
Actually, when you see something like that, it's often the start of a path to a vault that you would have to dig through with a pickaxe. Not always, but sometimes.
Okay. Would it just be straight ahead?
Actually, I'm not sure given that layout. It seems like it would be a little tight. But it could be.
Push the boulder. If I'm a monk, can I kick the boulder and break it?
I don't think so. You could try it.
I think I would hurt my foot.
Yeah.
What's this?
It's a
gem.
Gem, yes.
Just don't want to step on any.
Any yellowish brown gem. Probably just gonna be soft again.
Well, if it's not, then I know it's not glass, right?
What do you want to engrave in the floor here? Look, I think that means it's hard. Yellowish brown gem that's hard. That is topaz.
Okay.
Oh, sorry, emberstone.
It's not topaz.
Right. Oh no, wait, I'm sorry. You got the hard one, right?
Yeah,
so it's topaz. Yeah, it's topaz definitely.
All right, topaz. That's good.
You can name it that if you want.
C.
Right. You could say the type of an object in the inventory. O. Question mark.
V.
V. And that is topaz. There you go.
If I sell it now,
no,
it's not going to be worth.
Doesn't work like that, unfortunately.
Yeah.
It'll be treated as garbage still.
Well, if I get an identify scroll,
right,
and I'm at a store, I could use that.
But topaz is worth about 900 base gold. It's adjusted by like your charisma, which is apparently very low. You're not a very charismatic monk.
I think I need to drop that suit of armor I picked up earlier. Or was that last game? No, that was this game.
What, are you slowing down?
I can't fit through the diagonal.
Oh, I see.
The stairway down. Lichen. I think my cat is fighting something. All right.
Yeah, you hear noises in the distance means there's a fight happening elsewhere.
Hear the chime of a cash register means there's a store.
Yes.
Maybe I can find that. Oh, here's a store.
There you go.
There's a jackal in the store.
Another one too. Those are his pets, and you just killed them.
Can I eat them?
No, you're a vegetarian.
Oh, right, I'm a vegetarian. Oh, my cat can.
Your cat can eat meat galore, yes.
I'm just used to eating corpses that I find on the that I kill.
No, don't eat corpses. I know it's a habit of yours, but you must try to break the habit.
See, what do we have? We have
of eating random corpses.
I could sell the armor that I got, but I can't fit through that passageway. I'd have to drop something else.
Yeah, that's not worth it. I mean, it's not going to be worth a huge amount.
All right, a strange object. What's that?
That's a mimic.
Oh.
I'm not sure if you're ready to go toe-to-toe with a mimic. I mean, probably a small mimic you'd be fine against, but sometimes they can surprise you with how much damage they do. I would just avoid it.
Yeah, okay.
Don't search next to it either, or it'll identify it and it'll be aware that you've seen it and it'll start attacking you.
Well, I could buy a food ration.
Mm-hmm.
Do I need that? I mean, I have a lot of food already. I don't think so.
You could have your pet steal stuff.
Yeah. I was about to search. No.
Do not attack the shopkeeper.
Yeah.
Mint Mao eat A jackal corpse.
I'm gonna try to steal something with my cat.
You have to let him in. Yeah.
I can't go there.
Yeah, so wait there for a bit and wait till he comes to
Was
the.
he in?
He is, but I think he's just out of your line of sight, like behind the shopkeeper, perhaps. That's my guess. Did you see him?
No, he's behind me.
Oh, he's behind you. Okay, now he's in.
Picks up a potion.
Okay, now run.
Get out of here.
Oh, you're dying.
Oh, I'm dying.
You're fainting from lack of food.
Okay, let me eat something. I keep missing the thing telling me I'm hungry. Where would that show up? Like here?
Yes.
Right?
And also there would be a message that says you're getting hungry.
Alright.
Followed by weak with hunger, followed by fainting.
I don't think he took the potion out.
Quite possibly. I do see a potion there, still the exclamation point.
Yeah. Apple, yes. I need the apple. Come on, Mao.
Alright, he dropped them in the shop.
Sling, no charge.
You can get that sling, yes. You're aware about that space, right? You're standing in. So
this is
the space that you're standing in right through the door doesn't count as part of the store. So anything that's dropped there is yours.
Alright, I'm gonna go.
I don't know why they made it work that way, but pretty peculiar logic.
Yeah. Nothing here. Probably not. I don't know where this would lead to.
No, I wouldn't bother.
Right here.
Kill that gecko.
Gecko.
The gecko. It was just trying to save you money on your car insurance and you killed it.
Oh.
Hey, Stu. Stu says, I think you should eat a leprechaun.
Grid bug.
Oh, you have to find a leprechaun. Oh, you feel healthy. You just gained poison resistance, that means.
Alright.
So leprechauns don't count as a vegetarian. Rob Bob's character is a monk who has to maintain his vegetarianism. At minimum vegetarian. He can also be a vegan.
But I get to punch people at least.
You get to punch people.
I can punch people, I just can't eat them afterwards.
Yeah, what's the point of punching people if you can't eat them after?
Where's my cat?
Due to what happens if he doesn't. It's one of those alignment things. You lose alignment points, and that can have negative repercussions like
Get over here, cat.
bad luck and all that. Actually, let me look it up. I always forget exactly what specifically happens about bad alignment. Alignment record is called.
Nope. Let's see, what is this? Is this a trap?
Yeah,
Towel.
okay. Alignment record is how much your god likes you, basically. If you want to pray, you need to be in good standing with your god.
Wait, what? Oh.
Also, you cannot go on the quest. Every character class, or they call it a role in Nethack, has their own unique quest that you need to complete to beat the game, and you need to have an alignment record score of at least 20 to even enter the quest. Those are the big ones. There's a bunch of other little tidbits as well. For example, monsters that share your alignment are more likely to be peaceful if your alignment record is high. So, as a neutral guy, who are the ones that are neutral aligned? I think gnomes are. When you go into the gnomish mines, they're more likely to be peaceful if you have a good alignment record.
I got all that stuff.
I look at all that stuff you got. Cram ration, I think that should count as vegetarian.
Okay.
Leathery spellbook.
Okay.
Another thing is if you have negative alignment, then when you pick up an artifact, even if it's an artifact that matches your alignment, a co-aligned artifact, it will blast you for a lot of damage.
I want to identify this, or I want to see if it's cursed or not.
And that's something I was telling Rob Bob about earlier. If you pick up an artifact that's of the wrong alignment, you take a lot of blast damage. But then you can use it after that point. Just every time you pick it up, you take a blast damage. But if you have negative alignment because you're doing things like eating meat as a monk, then even the artifacts that match your alignment will cause the blast to occur.
But
so basically, you don't want to lose your alignment score or go negative.
What happened to my I dropped a ring. It was a zombie.
You dropped a ring on a zombie?
No, I dropped a ring and my cat picked it up. Oh, here it is.
Okay.
So it's not cursed, so I can call it not cursed.
Yes, you can do that. Yeah, Mitch Mao too is his cat. When Rob Bob was little, he used to call his cat, whose real name was Klaus. He used to call him Mitch Mao. That's how the cat spoke. He would go up to you and go Mitch Mao. so Rob Bob would call the cat Mitch Mao.
You know, I didn't know that his name wasn't actually Mitch.
You didn't know that?
I didn't. No one told me that. I just called him that.
Okay, your mom named him Klaus a long time ago.
Yeah, I knew his name was Klaus. I thought it was like both or something.
You thought he had two names?
Yeah, I don't know.
Klaus and Mitch Mao?
I thought that was like a nickname. I mean, I guess
It
it kind of
wasn't a
was.
You made it up.
I mean, I'm not wrong.
But yeah, this is our second game of the evening. So Rob Bob died, and therefore the first Mitch Mao died.
So this is Mitch Mao 2.
Actually, he didn't necessarily die.
Yeah,
Oh,
just, what's this?
Fountain and a sink. Interesting.
I mean, I could drink from one of them.
Drink from both. But if you want to know some good strategy, sinks are interesting because you can identify rings by dropping
Them
a
down
ring
there.
down the sink, but you lose a ring.
Yeah, if I had 2 rings, maybe I'd do that.
Right, if you had like 2 of the same type. You could just do it anyway. There's a lot of value to identification.
But then if I had a cursed ring, I think I would do that.
Okay.
But I don't want to get rid of my uncursed ring.
Yeah.
I can't use. I found a shield. Can I use that as a monk? Probably not, right?
I would not think so. I can look up the nitty gritty details of the non-body armor types.
Kicked open a door.
You might be able to do stuff like wear a helmet or something. I know your robes are good. You can wear robes.
That makes sense for a monk.
Yeah. Let's see, helmet and stuff like that. Let's see.
What was the S? Cave spider.
Yeah, so helms and boots are worthwhile to wear, it says here. But if they're metal, metallic stuff causes spell casting penalties. So your healing spell would have a lower success chance if you have like a metal helm on.
But a shield.
An
orcish shield.
Let me find info about shield.
It's an orcish shield.
Let's see.
Maybe.
Monks that are in a normal form and not wearing a suit of armor, using a shield or wielding a weapon, can perform staggering blows when attacking in melee or kicking. So you don't want to wear a shield or you won't get your staggering blows, which are basically like a crit.
Okay. So
for martial arts usage.
I won't wear that.
Yeah, when you do that, you knock them back and stuff like that. And you get a staggering blow.
Staggered them.
Once in a while, you should check pound sign enhance, because that's where all your skills are listed. Just in case you miss the message that you're able to level up one of these skills. So you definitely want to, basically you're focusing on martial arts, and you can upgrade that to an insane degree. Oh. You can get up to Grandmaster level.
Wait, can I throw
a cat?
A ration at this cat? Is this my cat?
No, it's not Mitch Mao.
Oh.
It's a random peaceful kitten.
Can't I throw like a... I don't know, what do they eat?
They will eat...
meat, right? Or...
anything meat or a food ration, essentially.
Cram ration?
They probably would. It's... in my view, it's not worth it. I mean, I guess you do have a huge pile of fruit, stuff like that, but they're very little. They feed you very little. You already have a cat, right?
Yeah, I don't need 2 cats.
It can be difficult to have a whole menagerie.
Then you have to wait for them all at the stairs.
Exactly.
All right, I gotta wait for my cat at the stairs now. Oh, no. I don't want to do that. Where's my cat?
If you want, you could do some drinking at the fountains and sink. I'm not necessarily recommending it.
Could die. Could not die. Where's my cat?
Some of the sink effects you can get. 11 out of 20 times it'll do nothing. You just drink some water. You can get scalding hot water that causes 1 die of damage, 1d6 damage. You could generate a sewer rat.
Yeah.
You could get a random potion effect from drinking from the sink. You can get a random ring. Is it kicking table? Yeah, you can get a random ring. That's right. You can also kick the sink, and I think you have another table if you do that.
Can I die? If I can't die from that, I might do that.
Oh, kicking. I'm trying to understand this. Kicking sink is fairly safe. Provide your past about experience level 5. You're not, but
I think my cat got untamed.
What?
Because I don't know where my cat is, and there's this peaceful kitten.
But it would say Mitmount.
That's true. I don't know where Mitmount is then.
Well, if you just lost him, maybe he fell down in a trapdoor or something. You could just say, "Well, I want a new cat," and throw a crime ration at that one, I guess. But if you knew where Mitmount was, I don't know if I would recommend it.
I don't know where he is.
Right. Anyway, Dan Demand's here. Hey, Dan. He says, at the risk of having my retro membership revoked, I'm playing Fortnite now while learning how to play Nethack Gaming Overload. Are you learning how to play at the same time?
I don't know where this.
There's no retro exclusive club where you have to play only retro games or you're kicked out of it.
Is that a brown?
That is a red mold.
All right.
I think you'll be fine, but just keep an eye on this. All right.
Gem. Not called Topaz.
So if you didn't realize, guys, this is Rob Bob in the driver's seat tonight playing Nethack. And I'm just kind of advising and saying stupid things to you guys, as I usually do.
Wait. How do I?
And he can, for a non-adult in the year 2025, he can manage this text interface pretty well, I think.
I'm gonna try giving this cat a cram ration. I don't know where Mitmount went.
If you want, I can verify that. That'll tame him.
All right. Yeah.
If it doesn't take.
I don't want to waste it.
Pretty sure it will. I'm not sure if it's even gonna say on this page. I have to look up cram ration. I mean, I know a food ration definitely will.
I have a food ration, but I don't really want to use it because unless that's the same nutrition.
Well, cram has 600 nutrition, 700 for dwarves, by the way, and a food ration has 800 nutrition.
Yeah. I mean, it's not that big of a difference.
Food rations can be thrown to tame domestic canines and felines.
Well,
but I don't see that.
It would say that.
I don't see that in the description of cram ration.
So I'm not gonna throw that. No, whatever. I don't need a kitten. I don't want to.
Food rations are vegan.
Going down without Mitmount.
By the way. Alright, you can always find it. You might find him on this level. It could be he fell through a trapdoor or something.
Yeah. Kids these days don't know how to manage their text interfaces.
Yeah, kids these days. They're using their iPhones and their Android phones and their touchscreens. You are a kid these days.
Yep.
What level are you anyway?
4, I think.
Where does it say it on this?
I don't know where it is.
I don't even know where it says it. No, it says dungeon level 5. Oh, there you go. Experience 3/65. You're level 3.
Okay.
Yep.
What is this?
It's a gnome lord. Trapped in a pit. You can kick him in the face while he's trapped in the pit.
Can I laugh at him?
He might be peaceful because you're neutral.
No,
but he's attacking you. He's not peaceful. Kick him in the head.
Can I actually kick him?
You can. Kick. Oh, you killed him by kicking. You leveled up by kicking the gnome in a hole in the head until he died.
I'm neutral, not chaotic, so I can't use this all too.
You can. You have to try to convert it though. Each time you sacrifice, there's like this little battle that plays out.
Okay.
And it'll either get converted or not.
If I grab the Gnome Lord's corpse, is there even a corpse in there?
There's no corpse, it looks like.
Okay. But there's a corpse over there. It was probably gonna get rotten.
Yeah, the gods like fresh corpses for sacrifice. For sacrificial purposes. They don't like old moldy corpses. I would not think there's a secret door on that side. Maybe on the, or yeah, maybe on that side. You get the footsteps of a guard. That means one of those vault rooms is somewhere on the level if you did want to try that. Hey, look at that.
That's perfect.
Okay.
So I go.
You can just do offer, which is #O.
I need to pick it up first.
No, you don't need to.
Pound O.
F. There you go. Sacrifice it. Oh, it didn't work.
Oh.
Unluckily, you feel the power of Chi Sung Fu decrease.
Well, I tried.
You can keep trying as much as you'd like, as long as you have enough corpses to feed.
Could I use a lichen corpse?
Yeah, you can, but
I don't know if I want to do that.
Not a stale one from your inventory, I don't think.
Well, I want to eat that probably anyway. I mean, I don't know.
One trick is if you get some means of creating monsters, like a bag of tricks.
Oh,
careful!
Floating eye. I didn't.
Yep.
I died to one of these before when I was playing by myself.
This is like the biggest killer of new players.
So how do I kill it? Do I just throw things at it?
Yeah, pretty much.
But it's in the hallway. I can't see.
And to the audience, what a floating eye does is it paralyzes you for a lot of turns when you hit it.
Okay.
And what often happens is like a sewer rat or something weak comes along in the meantime and just kills you. If you have your pet with you, that can help protect you. If any other monsters come along while you're paralyzed, that they can take them out, but you don't know where your cat is.
Well, I was waiting and I just happened to find a door.
Yeah, there you go.
That leads to like nowhere.
That might lead to the vault. If you had a pickaxe, you could.
Oh,
you're dead.
I misclicked.
I am disappointed in you, young man. So, for anyone watching, you can see what happened in the message box at the bottom. You begin striking monsters with your gloved hand, which is fine, by the way. You hit the floating eye. You are frozen by the floating eye. Then a rock mole came along. The rock mole bites. The rock mole bites. 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 And one more rock mole bites. Then you die. See, that's why you don't want to run into floating eyes.
All right. I should have thrown some topaz at it next time.
You do have a sling.
Well, I didn't have anything to use that.
Yeah, you need rocks for that.
I didn't know if it was cursed or not.
Fair point. All right. Rip Rob Bob the Novice.
Should be more careful.
You have to be careful in this game, yes.
What did I vanquish? All these things.
One thing you can do is make. Oh, I'll tell you in a second. You can make more use of the running features. Like you can press 5 in the center of the number pad, and then a number. In some configurations, you can press shift and a number, and you'll just kind of go straight in a direction a bunch of times, but it'll automatically stop if you hit. So if you're about to hit a monster.
Like for hallways.
Yeah, if you're going across a long room or in a hallway, you can do that. If you're mashing the button a lot, you're more likely to accidentally bump into something that you shouldn't.
That's what I did when I encountered it in the hallway.
Right. Look at my top character. That was a tough loss. I had like a 13-part stream and I died on unlucky part 13. I got killed by the samurai boss because I just wasn't able to do enough damage to him due to a major error that was my fault, where I lost all my enchantments. So what happens is that samurai boss, he has every time he hits you with his weapon, it's a magical weapon that has with every hit a 1 in 20 chance of decapitating. No, not decapitating you, bisecting you. So it's just instant death.
I feel like that's worse.
1 in 20 doesn't sound too bad, but when you can't kill him fast and he's getting 15 attacks at you or 20 attacks, then one of them is bound to get you.
I'm gonna do a random guy.
All right, random guy.
So yes, Am I a monk?
It might be a monk again, yeah.
A candidate means monk, I think.
And you're
A
going bravely
lawful
with
monk.
Shan Lai Ching. Chinese names are monks.
Let's see.
A lawful female human monk.
All right, these are my objects, basically the same, but I have magic mapping.
So let me ask in the chat, Dan the Man, are you literally playing Fortnite at the same time as learning Nethack?
Are you doing both at once?
Or do you mean in general that's kind of what you're focusing on?
You're like kill someone in Fortnite, and then you're like, okay, you gotta finish this level.
So let's check your attributes on the right. You have 18 strength, 17 dexterity, 12 constitution, 7. You're a very dumb monk. 7 intelligence, wisdom 11, charisma 10.
Am I a human? Yeah, I'm a human.
I feel like your last monk didn't have high dexterity. I was kind of surprised by that. I think you had 11.
Okay.
That's just how it goes. Yeah. I'm gonna rewind the stream to verify that. Yeah, you had 11 dex. You were smarter though. You had 13 intelligence.
I don't know what intelligence is gonna do besides help me cast spells and stuff.
I think the spells you have, the limited amount of spells you have as a monk, are more of the wisdom type. Because the spells you get are what, divination or you get like healing, right? You get healing.
Yeah, healing.
You start with one of 3 spells: spellbook of healing, protection, or sleep. Healing is an emergency. Anyway, I think basically you would do wisdom magic.
Older.
I think Dan is literally playing Fortnite right now and learning Nethack from you. Maybe that's what he means.
Elf corpse. I'm not going there.
Elf corpse.
Probably a trap.
Probably a trap.
What's this? A whistle? Take a whistle. Okay.
You can whistle while you work. Right, so I'm looking at the monk page on the wiki some more. They can get clerical spells, escape spells, and healing spells. Oh, also attack, divination, enchantment, and matter. Okay, so basically, depending on the spells you get, you would care more about wisdom or intelligence, and you're not good at either. In fact, you're terrible at intelligence. But healing spells are the ones they can advance the most, and that is a wisdom kind of magic. That's the right term for that, a wisdom.
A broad pick and a sink. All right.
Oh, broad pick, huh?
You can dig, right?
That is a Now that is a weapon, the broad pick. It's like a dwarvish matic, I think. If you actually have it identified.
I had auto pickup on.
I forget if you can dig with it as well. You might be able to.
Okay. I'm gonna drink from the sink. I'm feeling dangerous.
Yeah, you can dig with it, but you have to be aware if it becomes.
Are you kidding me?
Oh, jeez.
I drank once.
Okay, run. Yeah, actually, here's the thing. Hold on, before you start running, you might be able to do a hit and run kind of a thing. We would have to look up some info to be sure it's exactly like 2 for 1. Like you can move twice for every one of there. It might not be. Sometimes it's more like 1.5. So, or there are fractions that can be involved. So it might look like you can go 2 for 1, but then sometimes he comes back and keeps pace with you. So it can be dangerous to attempt. Basically.
Unless we want to look it up, I'm gonna just run.
It might be good to just run.
Yeah, it's probably the safest thing.
But I've done that a bunch of times where I'd have a low level character who can do that, and you get a good amount of experience at a low level by killing the water elemental.
Can you just look it up?
All right, I'll look it up. Water elemental has a speed of 6.
What would my speed be?
Your normal speed,
12,
unencumbered, and I don't think you're fast or very fast. You would have 12 versus 6. I think it's 2 for 1. That so you might be good.
I'll try it.
Only thing is sometimes I find if I try something like this and I didn't account for something, but I think you would be good. Be careful approaching it. Step back. Hit it once. Hit it.
No.
Step
walk
back.
Away.
Wait. Don't go to it. I don't know why he's holding back, but don't go to it. You might be 2 steps away, and there you go. Now you can hit it.
Now I hit.
Oh, didn't work. Okay.
Okay. I should have walked away.
Yeah.
All right.
So I don't know what we didn't account for there.
Yeah, I didn't do anything yet, really.
Yeah, you know, sometimes when you're at the beginning of the game, it's not a big deal to get a little risky.
All right, I'll try another random character. Now I am a footpad.
Oh, you're a rogue then.
All right. Now my god is Kos.
You're a rogue playing a roguelike.
What do I have? Chaotic female human rogue.
You guys don't have much. Rogues are probably my least favorite class.
Dagger and a short sword. I have 9 daggers.
But yeah, you can throw daggers a lot.
Leather armor, sickness, potion. Can you throw potions and give them their effect?
Yeah, but you can also dip the. I think you can dip the daggers into the potion of sickness to make them poisonous.
And a lockpick and a sack. All right, let's go drink out of some sinks. Whoa, what happened?
Are you dead already? No. Oh, you hit it. One of those traps that blinds you and summons monsters around you. So the capital I's are
invisible,
unknown monsters, basically.
I think the one behind me is my dog.
Right, that's a problem. You want to make sure you don't kill your dog as well.
I'm pretty sure that's where it was before. I killed something.
I would run to that opposing door, see if that'll work. Then you're all right. Good. Now take a look in there again. Okay, they're just one of these lichens or something that are left.
Okay, I killed the lichen. Another lichen. None of them drop corpses.
So I'm reading over the potion of sickness, and I'm not sure if it works with daggers, which is weird.
Huh. Then why would it give it to me?
Yeah. What I'm reading is if the hero dips darts, arrows, shuriken, or crossbow bolts into a potion of sickness, it will coat the stack of projectiles in poison. But it doesn't mention daggers. I thought you could do that.
This cat. Move, cat.
Like, it seems like a no-brainer that given what they start you with as a rogue. It's like, hey, you got these daggers, you might as well dip them in here. But I guess not.
Why can't I go?
I'll keep reading though.
Here. Do I have to go over the trap?
Okay, so that is a magic trap which has a random effect each time. You just got the effect of you feel like someone is helping you, which means remove curse. Don't step on that randomly. What you could do is smash down that door so that you're able to go through that doorway diagonally.
How would I do that?
So you close it first.
How do I do that?
See? Direction. Now you kick it. All right. Crash is open. So now you have no more door there.
Because I couldn't go past before.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I have to go this way.
So reading up on rogues, one of the tips is that they say you can collect darts and then dip them in the potion.
Yeah, I just found darts.
And they say darts deal slightly lower base damage than daggers. I don't know.
I can make my enemies sick, though.
Yeah. Well, the cool thing is that it adds extra damage and it has a chance of an insta-kill.
Okay.
So the poison can insta-kill guys.
I found crossbow bolts. Oh, wait. I probably shouldn't have stepped on that. It could have been a trap.
Oh, it's fine. You gotta take some risk. And early on...
Yeah, it's early on.
Early on, who cares?
I just died like 2 runs ago from doing that.
That's a good point, though.
Can I throw crossbow bolts?
You can, but they're not gonna do much. You can throw anything, really. Basically, anything that isn't a good weapon to throw intrinsically will kind of just do some damage according to its weight, I think, or something like that. But no, don't expect much from it.
An apple or something. There's an altar here.
Oh, lawful.
Oh, I'm lawful, right?
No, you're
not. Yeah, I was lawful last time.
Yeah, it's hard to keep track when you're dying and reincarnating so much.
Was I... Wait, can you convert that to chaotic?
Yeah, you can just You can sacrifice to any altar and try to convert it. There's an asterisk attached to that. If it's a temple with a priest guarding it, you don't want to anger them by attempting that.
This time it will go well if I can get the fountain.
All right, fine.
Tasteless. Uh-oh.
Water nymph. It's gonna steal your stuff.
Can I kill it?
Yes. You can try to.
You can
Stole your short sword,
I can
though.
throw...
Or daggers.
I did not mean to click. I pressed Shift T instead of T
Huh.
to throw.
Oops.
Um.
You need to be lined up with
Yeah.
it.
Is it gonna go through the wall or something?
Hit I real quick. Is it in your quiver?
What?
No. So if you designate some missile weapons, such as your daggers, as in your quiver, then you just press F to fire it. You don't have to go throw, select the item.
Can I do that?
Yeah, you can do that. It is what do you do? Pound sign quiver, I think. No, don't do quit. Hold on, I think I got it wrong. Let me look at how you do this. The easier thing is harder. Quiver. Nah. Oh, just Shift Q. Okay.
Shift Q. B.
There you go. Ready.
Yes.
What?
Ready. I have 8. I have 9 daggers.
What is it? Say ready 8 of them. Oh, just hit yes.
One of them's my alternate weapon
fine.
or something. All right. So I fire.
Fire south. Yep, you got it. It's picking them up. Look, you're firing 2 at a time, which is pretty nice.
Pick him up.
You killed it.
Aha.
Okay, now it didn't leave a corpse. I was gonna say, if you want to get teleportitis, you could eat it, but it didn't leave a corpse.
Is that good or bad?
It can be annoying, but it can also be good. I actually don't like to have it unless I have teleport control as well. Teleportitis means you randomly teleport from time to time at some random place. If you have teleport control, then what happens is, at random times you teleport and then you can control where you go. So it's kind of a good combination, but teleportitis by itself is pretty kind of just annoying.
There. Healed that.
Sometimes you can get lucky and it gets you out of a jam, but I don't know. It can cause more headaches than it's worth, in my opinion. Yeah, I can look up some rogue strategies for you.
Don't eating leprechauns
Huh?
Don't eating leprechauns also do that? Like
yes.
Stu said?
The same status, teleportitis, yeah.
Oh, Goblin threw a dagger at me. But I'll throw a dagger at you.
Cool that you can throw 2 at a time.
Alright.
Oh, you can sack the goblin corpse right there.
Oh, yeah,
just step up one space. Try to convert it to chaotic. How's your food situation though? Just kind of wondering.
I don't think I have any food.
All
actually.
right.
I want to eat the goblin.
Well, yeah, I guess it's up to you.
I kind of want to sacrifice it.
All right, then don't eat it.
But I could starve. I don't know.
You could always pray. I mean, it's not great if you do that, but you can pray if you're starving and you'll get satisfied. You have to offer it.
Well, I thought I had to drop it first.
You can offer from your inventory or if there's something on the ground. Unluckily, you feel the power of coast decrease.
Well, that's too bad.
Okay, so here's the early game strategy from the wiki. Rogues should seek out food and develop their primary offensive skills as soon as possible.
What is primary offensive skill?
Well, that means you want to level...
And my sword?
Daggers, definitely. They might advise to not use a short sword. I'm not sure. It's kind of one of those garbage weapons, even though you start with it. I have to look around some more, though.
I just killed a jackal and I ate it. There's a newt over here.
I guess, well, you can level up. As a rogue, you can level up short sword to expert level, so that's not too bad.
I'm going to sacrifice a newt corpse.
What you might actually want to do is... wield daggers, and you can also throw them.
Just stab people with the daggers instead of a sword?
Yeah, because the way it works, even though it doesn't make sense, is there's just one skill for dagger, whether you're throwing it or stabbing with it. So every time you stab or throw, it'll level up the same skill. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So if you're... Yeah, so you'll be worse initially fighting daggers instead of short sword, but
my daggers
level up.
Rogues have better dagger skills or something.
Well, if you go to enhance, you can see where you're at. I think you're gonna have basic in dagger and long sword. Yeah, a short sword, I mean.
All right.
But it's good to level up dagger because it's gonna be your main like missile weapon, and it's kind of advisable that you enchant them and you get a huge pile of them and just throw them around left and right. But when you don't want to waste ammo or risk wasting ammo, you can just stab with it and it trains you in dagger. It's the same skill for when you throw it.
I changed the altar to chaotic.
Oh, you did? Cool.
But I don't have anything to sacrifice.
And you do have to worry about food.
Well, I just ate a jackal, so.
Okay, well, that's not really much.
But yeah.
Then once you get to expert level of dagger, you're going to throw a max of 4 daggers per throw.
Wow.
And each one will have a +2 damage bonus.
Alright, well, I guess I have to go down. There's nothing else here. Kind of a waste, that altar.
Yeah.
Could have eaten that new corpse. So what is this? A sling. I don't need a sling. A rat. 2 rats. Uh-oh.
Okay,
Do I have...
You don't really have any escape tricks. The scroll might do something cool, but you don't know.
I'll try hitting it.
Well, I'm not sure what you... I think it might be best off just fighting them. Which one have you been attacking?
The top one.
And how many? You missed twice and hit once? They've both been biting the heck out of you.
I guess I'll hit it. I don't know.
In this exact moment, you would probably be better having the short sword on. However, I don't know if it's worth wasting a turn swapping to it.
What if I threw the daggers? So I can throw 2.
Yeah, you would be able to throw 2. I'm not sure mathematically if that's better. I think it probably would be. Try throwing it.
I'll just throw it.
Fire north. Hits. You only threw
4.
1. 4 hit points.
I only threw 1.
Right. I don't know the exact logic, but when you multi-shot, it's not always a given, basically.
Not a guarantee.
Not a guarantee. Yeah. Multi-shot, and there's a whole wiki article on just that.
Okay. I could try throwing again. Doesn't really make sense that throwing is better at close range.
You could pray, by the way.
Might want to do that.
I think you should.
Yes. Okay.
You feel better?
I'm at full
hit
health.
Points are at 21. Didn't you have max 16 a second ago?
I don't know.
I thought it's at 16. Well, anyway, it might have increased your max HP then, I guess.
Well, that would be good.
I didn't think it does that. Sure. All right. Well, anyway, you have 21 hit points to work with now.
I think I can just kill them now.
Yeah.
There's 1.
Got 1. All right. Good. Okay.
There's a stack. Ace dagger. Yeah.
You can eat it.
Alright. This is sling. Almost died, but I didn't.
Careful, gecko.
Eat the gecko.
Do you have a pet still?
Yeah, there was a pet up here.
Where'd it go? It could have helped you with those rats.
Wait, did I forget about... I might have forgot to bring it.
Yeah, you forgot to bring him down.
Maybe I wouldn't have needed to pray if I had my pet.
Quite possibly.
Because I didn't name it.
So Dan the man says, "Yep, I was playing Fortnite while listening to Rob accidentally die, so I couldn't text." Nethack is the real fatal labyrinth. They're both pretty fatal. I think I gotta say Nethack's probably worse.
Potion.
In fatality level.
What is that?
Well, there's more like ins and outs you need to learn.
Food rations.
The fatal labyrinth is pretty fatal as well. Hey, you got 2 food rations. All right.
I'm gonna drink this random potion.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Okay, you're done.
It's a paralysis or something?
Paralysis and it wore off. I didn't mean you're dead when I said that. I mean,
yeah.
You were paralyzed and you're back.
You're done.
You're being paralyzed.
Where do I go? I guess to the left.
The small room where you were fighting the rats probably has a secret door.
Yeah. I already searched down there, I think.
There you go.
Yeah.
Fatal Labyrinth. You know, I think I might have to get into ROM hacking, Dan, and Stu, if you're still there.
Sink in a fountain.
I want to get into ROM hacking just so I can disable the music in Fatal Labyrinth.
Do I drink from the sink or the fountain? Is sink better better than fountain? Like, you're less likely to die. Water moccasins are only fountain.
Yeah, those water moccasins will definitely kill you.
Because I can just run away from an elemental.
But the sink is like, different things that can happen, and it can turn into a fountain.
I can just throw daggers at the elemental.
If you kick it, you can
get stuff.
You can exercise your dexterity for some reason.
Okay.
You could have a black ooze, a black pudding appear, or a fucubus. Yeah, that's right. Once per sink, a ring is generated, so it's often good to kick it until a ring comes.
Okay, I'll try that.
But you have to be careful.
It's not guaranteed though, right?
If you do it long enough, it's guaranteed. But you might find something worse. Not guaranteed, but you could
pudding.
Yeah, so that you have to deal with a black pudding now, which isn't great at your low level.
I can throw stuff at it, right?
You could throw daggers. I believe it'll corrode the daggers you throw, which kind of stinks. Maybe we should have thought this through first, but
I thought black pudding would be good because I thought you could eat it. I didn't realize it was an enemy.
You can eat it.
What if you kill it?
And it can give you. Oh, you have to kill it, then eat it. Yes.
I didn't realize you had to kill it.
Let your cat kill it, maybe. See what happens.
Sure. Well,
see if it keeps pace. I don't think it's going to. Your leather armor not affected. Oh, you have 2 hit points. Okay, get away. Left.
Yeah. Grid bug down there.
You gotta worry about it. Throw daggers at the grid bug. Oh, you're not lined up with them.
Go left again, I guess. Or down.
Hold on. This is actually pretty critical. Because you have 2 hit points. A grid bug could get you, even though they're weak. You can't pray. What else you got in your inventory? Unknown scroll. It could work, but I don't know.
If I go to the diagonal of the grid bug, I could kill it.
If you go left, you will be lined up, but it's gonna move to the top right, so it'll be next to you. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But if I go down and left, then it'll go up.
It'll go either right or up.
If it goes right, I can kill it, or I can stab it.
Oh, actually, you know what? Grid bug, this is kind of the weird thing about them. They cannot go diagonal.
Yeah.
So if you go down and left, they can only go right or up. But if they go right, they're in melee, right? Yeah.
But if I go right, or if I go down left and it goes right, then it can't hit me, right?
It can't hit you that turn. But the next turn it could. But you could go down right and try to run away, and hopefully the black pudding doesn't catch up with you. That's something you could try.
Well, it just moved, so it's probably gonna move soon, right?
I'm gonna check its speed. I think it's 6, which is the same as that water elemental from before.
Not that slow.
Yeah. You could just try to
throw something at the grid. Oh, I can't do that.
You could just hope for the best with the grid bug and try to plow through it, and then run to that. Hold on, before you do anything.
Yeah, I'm good.
I think you'll actually be better with the short sword.
Should I wield that?
Is it worth wasting a turn is the question. Let's check the stats on the short sword versus the dagger. It'll essentially do 1d6 damage to a small target, or 1d8 to a large. Grid bug would be small. I'll just confirm that. They're actually tiny. Okay, so I guess that counts as small. And the dagger is probably only like 1d4. Yeah, 1d4. All right, you're better with the short sword, but is it worth missing a turn?
I don't know.
I think you should switch and then just try to plow through the grid bug and get the heck out of that.
So wield.
Yeah, it's a wield.
It's
W.
Put
back on the short sword.
Sure, it's blessed too. That's good.
Right.
Okay, now the pudding's right there. And the grid bug is right there.
It's kind of annoying.
Wait. Since it just moved, if I go down, it's not gonna attack me yet, right?
The pudding?
The pudding. Then I can go down right and then get out of there.
I hope so, but I feel like this is the same logic that got us killed on the water elemental before.
I don't know. I don't see what's wrong with it, but I don't know. It didn't work last time.
Yeah. I should probably know this by now, but are you a fast character as a rogue, by the way? Or as a, what race are you?
I think I'm human.
Well, humans wouldn't be intrinsically fast. I don't think rogues are either, unfortunately. No.
So if I go, I feel like down would be fine, but I don't know.
All right. Let me just keep looking a little bit. I'm gonna figure out how speed works finally. I've only been playing this game for 30 years. So you're 12 speed versus their 6. Yeah, I thought it means you should go 2 for 1. Monster speed. Number of moves a monster gets for the turn is distributed based on that monster's speed. The monster's base speed is divided by 12. Okay, so it has 1.5. While the remainder rounded to a multiple of that base speed using weighted randomization. Okay.
So it uses randomization.
There's a random element to it. A monster with 12 speed always moves once per turn the hero takes, while a monster with 24 speed moves twice per turn. A monster with 18 speed moves once per turn with a 1/2 chance of it. Okay, so
what about 6?
My interpretation of this is
it 50-50?
Right. That every turn it has a 50-50 chance of moving once. And that it's not an even alternating of you go, they go, you go. It's like basically every turn they have a 50-50 chance of moving. Which means if you go down, you have a 50-50 chance of it attacking you.
Yeah.
Which probably means a 50-50 chance of you dying, more or less.
Unless I could dodge it.
Yes, or it could only do 1 damage if you're lucky, but
yeah,
I don't think we can count on that. But if you go down to the left, the grid bug can bite you.
It can bite diagonally? I thought it only...
That's a good point.
Grid bug.
They can only move vertically and horizontally. I'm not sure about attacking. I think that's probably accurate, though. Actually, with their bite, they usually deal no damage at all with their bite.
Really? So would it be better to just walk past it?
They can deal damage, but I think you should just aggressively charge through it. Yeah, like go down left again. Try to get out through that doorway.
Well, not down left again, because that'll attack it, right? Or I mean, it depends if it moves.
Oh, you want to just like kind of run around it rather than...
Oh, I could kill it.
Yeah, my idea was plow through it.
Yeah.
Okay. You could go around it, but it might step in a way that gets in your way anyway, and also they would have a lot more attacks on you.
All right.
Attack opportunities.
So kill it.
I think you should try that, yeah. So down left.
Down left. Oh.
Go down left again. It's like he's like not in your way, so just go down left again. That's my...
Yeah.
All right, the kitten killed it. Cool, it takes care of that.
Right, now I should just leave the room, probably.
Yeah, you should be able to outpace it easily. The only problem will be now is if you hit a dead end or another monster gives you trouble.
It's going fast.
Just keeping pace somehow, yeah.
I'm just getting unlucky. Jeez.
Hopefully the cat will kill it, maybe. Oh, man.
It's a pudding house. Pudding.
Okay, I think it's behind you for now, but keep going.
Yeah.
All right. You lost it for now.
What is this? Large box. But what do I do now? I keep...
Loot the box.
Is it going to keep chasing me?
Yep.
I don't know about looting the box now.
Well...
It's right there.
It is right there. There could be something nice in here that'll save you, though. It'll only take a turn to loot it, unless you need to force the locks. I think I would go for 1 loot.
I'll try to loot
If it's locked, then just move on.
It's locked. All right. Well, it didn't move at least.
Yeah.
So I would go down, I guess.
Sure.
It's random. It doesn't matter.
And as you're running around, you're going to be regaining your hit points, and so
maybe I should throw something at it.
yeah, throw dagger. I mean, they're going to get corroded, which stinks, but you might need to. You have to survive though, right? So
yeah, right.
Just do it.
Oh no, I should be pressing F.
Yes. Dagger misses.
Should I just keep. Why don't I? No, it's random if it's 1 or 2, I guess.
Basically. 2 daggers. 1 hits and corrodes, the second hits and corrodes. Alright, just keep going, it's fine. Oh, it's painful to see, but don't kill your cat.
Alright, should I go left?
Maybe the cat will actually kill it.
Still there.
Let's see what Dan the Man has to say. I feel like Fatal Hack is as brutal as Fortnite can be if you don't get to weapon or shield up quick enough, even though turn-based should be easier than super fast real-time shooter.
Are
you at a dead end?
I'm at a dead end. I could search.
There's most likely a door there, yes.
Yeah.
It's just how many turns does it take to find it? Oh, let's stop for a second. Let's think. What do you got in your inventory? Anything?
I mean, I
want to see all the options.
Same thing as
before.
Do
you have a scroll? You could try reading.
Do I have any daggers? I have
4 left. 5 left.
5.
And you have dark you could throw.
I'm not about to die at the moment, but I might die from if it goes over here and my cat doesn't kill it.
Sure. Okay, when it steps next to you, try reading the scroll maybe. I don't know. But for now, search.
Should I throw first? If it gets into my sight.
The problem is in the corridor, it's dark. You won't be able to see him until he's next to you. I think he's going to come on top of you.
Unless the cat killed it. Okay. I should probably read that scroll, I guess. I don't know.
I'm not even sure what we're hoping for. I mean, if it's scare monster.
Teleport, scare monster.
Yeah.
I don't know what else.
At least your hit points are 6 now. So if you do have to just go toe to toe.
Didn't it bring me to like 2 after 1 hit? Now it's like 21.
Was that 1 or 2 hits?
I'm pretty sure it was 1.
Yeah, that's probably going to kill you. Okay.
Well, I'll try reading this scroll. It's okay, right? Okay.
Okay, it was a nice enchant armor. Enchant weapon.
I guess I gotta use my weapon, right?
Yeah, I mean you have it glows blue for a while. That means it gave you like +2 probably. Hit inventory. You got a +3. +3. Sure. All right. I mean
I'll try it.
If anything, that could be what helps you defeat it.
All right, I'm attacking it.
All right. Divide. So now there's 2 of them.
And my sword corrodes.
Oh god.
Well, I gotta keep fighting, right?
Yeah, I think so. I bet you and you're down to 2. All right. Is there anything else we can think of?
I don't have anything. I have a potion of sickness.
That's not gonna help right now.
Yeah. I gotta just keep using my sword, right?
Let's see. Could you try
pray? I just prayed though.
Your prayer timeout is probably still not where it needs to be.
That might waste a turn or make my god angry also.
I don't think you can pray.
I'm just gonna fight it, I guess.
Hold on, Elbereth. Does the Black Pudding respect Elbereth? It might be too dumb to do so. Let's look up Elbereth.
Can engrave that.
All right. Elbereth. A monster that respects Elbereth will not attack you in melee. On a square where the Elbereth is written. Okay. So we have to figure out how to write it first of all. I think you can engrave it with your weapon.
I already have a sword. It should be fine. Right?
But they might be able to hit you while you're writing it, which would not be great.
Oh.
Chances you're not guaranteed to engrave perfectly if you're impaired or writing in the dust.
All right. I'm not, right?
Yeah, you're not. I think you should be okay.
Does it respect that though?
That's the question.
Wasn't there monsters that don't respect it up there?
There are some techniques that count as fast engraving, but with your weapon it would be a slow engraving. So I don't know how many turns that would take, unfortunately. I can get into this part. A fast engraving takes 1 game turn per 10 characters engraved. Otherwise, it takes 1 game turn to write 10 to 19 characters, 2 game turns to write. I don't think this really. Oh, hold on. A slow method takes 1 game turn per character. Oh. Okay.
So I would be faster to like use my finger.
Yeah, but it'll be more.
But the chance it won't work.
I think that's the idea. You don't have any wands, right? I guess you would have used them by now.
No, I don't. I have daggers and swords don't count. Does it even respect it though?
Right. How do we find that? Um, it might be too dumb to respect. Let's see. Cthulhu.
Cthulhu doesn't respect Elbereth.
Yeah, I know he was in the game even. I think I remember seeing him in one of the forks I played before. Monsters that do not respect Elbreth. Here we go. No monster represented by the @ symbol or A symbol will respect the word. Normal minotaurs, riders, keystone cops. Well,
so it's like people basically.
I think you're good.
So I should try that. If I press engrave, it's gonna use my sword, or do I get to choose?
You can hit dash to use your fingers, I believe, but we have to.
What's the chance?
What's the chances of this? You might just have to do it anyway.
Well, if I use my sword, it's gonna be too slow, I think.
Yes. It would take 1 turn per character. Elbereth, ELBERETH.
Yeah, that's like 8.
Yeah. Right, if you write with your fingers, subject to a 1 in 25 chance of misengraving per letter.
Okay.
And any movement, such as fighting or throwing missiles, will damage the engraving. Oh, God.
So I need to not move.
Even standing still on the engraving will eventually degrade it, and no one stands perfectly still.
Well, it'll save me for a little bit. Maybe I can find the. What can I? If I fight.
I'm not sure what you can do.
Is it even going to be worth it? I should just fight it. Because I feel like even if I do get it drawn and it works, it's just gonna. Like, what do I do at that point?
That's a good question. I forget if they back away when you do it. They might back away.
Can I throw things at it?
Like probably. Let me see how it works exactly. But yeah, I think you could probably throw things while it backs away.
Does it back away?
Or at least refuses to attack you, whatever it does.
Just throwing things damage it?
I think that it does, yes.
So, is that even going to help?
So the way it works, okay, the monster that respects Elbereth will not attack you in melee combat or cast a directed spell at you while you are standing on a square where the word Elbereth is written. The word must be by itself on the square with no extra characters before or after it. Has no effect on squares you're not occupying. Yeah. Additionally, monsters that respect Elbereth will be scared if they are next to you. And while you are standing at Elbereth, this causes them to flee. Oh. Most monsters in the game respect. All right, I think that's your only hope.
So I should engrave. So Shift E, right?
Shift E. Now you're gonna hit dash to write with your finger.
Dash.
Let me review your spelling as you type it. Yeah. No. There you go.
That's right.
Yep.
I died.
Oh. Drop my water bottle. All right. Let's check in with Dan DeVan. He says, yeah, that Fatal Labyrinth music loop is dull, repetitive, and short. Ultima 4 had even more limits, but I don't ever got tired of it. Well, the Ultima 4 music was good, and what Stu did in our last stream, he actually timed it. The Fatal Labyrinth had a 9-second loop for the second section of the game and the third section. The first one has a little bit longer loop. I checked later, but just 9 seconds of music looping, and you're like playing it for like 2 hours or whatever. And it's crazy. Anyway, well, we died. Yay.
Yeah.
Elbereth. We guess we should. What should we have done differently? That's the thing we can always think.
Not drank from the.
Well, that's kind of the thing. It's very tempting to drink from these sinks and fountains, but sometimes it is best just to leave it alone. Except, it is reasonable to try to go for the ring.
Do they enter spots with Elbereth? Like, can they go? If I wrote it in the square behind me,
no, they would not.
So I should have done that before I searched it, probably.
Search what?
Or before I
Oh
was
yeah,
searching for the door.
that's actually a good. Actually, I'm not sure if they care about this. If they care about if you're not standing in. I'm not sure. But what we should follow is probably a rule that you need to be able to handle the things that can come out of the sink before you
Well, I saw
kick
pudding,
it.
and I didn't realize that pudding was an enemy.
Okay. Yeah, Blackfoot. There used to be a thing where you could pudding farm and people would abuse that. Um, but they somehow nerfed the pudding farming because they split sometimes when you attack them,
Yeah, I
so
saw.
you can get all these resistances and I don't know, I never really did it though. I'm not really sure what people gained out of doing it to like.
Resistances?
Well, you can gain the resistances, but people would do it to like a ridiculous degree. Like they would have like the entire level full of puddings and I don't know. I'm not sure what they were accomplishing at a certain point. It might have been just to get a ton of food. I don't know. Let me look up what people used to do with that. Pudding farming. Yeah, so to generate a large number of death drops and corpses. Expert pudding farmers could actually fill entire levels with the divided puddings and obtain several hundred pages of items from the result. Oh, so they actually would drop items.
How do you not die from it?
Well, you have to be doing it when you're strong enough to handle them.
So that you would just be strong enough they can't even kill you?
Yes.
Okay.
And you would be sure that you don't have any weapons that or armor that they could corrode. Like you would use,
Yeah.
for example, your leather armor couldn't corrode from it. And if you had, I don't know,
Quarterstaff.
quarterstaff, yeah, that would be fine to use.
Something not metal.
But yeah, they nerfed it by they don't leave corpses anymore. They leave globs of pudding. Apparently that's all the difference.
What difference does that make?
I don't know. Yeah, I'm always a little confused by it. They leave globs of pudding.
You could sacrifice them? I don't know.
Right? That actually might be it, or part of it. So ever since 3.4, black pudding leave corpses behind upon death. Sorry, before 3.4, black puddings leave corpses behind upon death rather than globs.
Oh.
Some of these variants created before the introduction of globs may also implement their own means of weakening pudding farming or outright preventing it. In Slash and black puddings have death resistance. Okay. All right. Do you want to give it one more try or call it a night?
I'll try one more time.
One more time. Never calling it.
Have anything interesting?
No.
No. Attributes.
Bunch of stuff.
2. Alright. Killed by a black pudding.
Pudding.
I guess that's happened to people in real life.
Killed by jello pudding pops.
Alright. Let's go random again. Unless there's something interesting. I don't know.
But yeah, what I was trying to say earlier, I don't know if I got the thought out, is I almost want to learn basic ROM hacking by just to make Fatal Labyrinth like not play that music.
Alright.
Like if I can just disable the music play. Now you might say, why not just turn off the audio? Well, I kind of like having the sound effects, right? The sounds of things hurting you and you hitting them and whatnot.
I'm a Valkyrie.
You're a Valkyrie. They're a good class. They're a good beginner class, especially. You're very tough. You bump into things and kill them.
All right.
You can get Mjolnir if you get that far, which you can actually throw. It does a ton of damage and it returns to your hand.
Was this a zombie?
Like a boomerang.
Kobold zombie.
Kobold zombie.
All right. Stairs down.
You can get you're lawful as a Valkyrie. You can also get Excalibur if you want.
Wait, isn't Mjolnir only for neutral? I thought that's what it said on the wiki. Like I thought I read that.
It is neutral, but it's a special thing. It has an affiliation with neutral and Valkyries.
Okay.
So as a Valkyrie, you can get it even though it's neutral.
I just ate a newt corpse and I found a neutral altar.
All right. You can kill that fox and sack it.
Didn't drop a corpse.
Didn't drop a corpse.
I beat it that much. Good bug. Kill the good bug. Oh, I'm really low. Just from fighting a fox and a good bug. There's a bag. And something by the kitten. A leash. I could put the kitten on a leash.
Yeah, you can. It can. Leashes have their own problems. You can accidentally yank on it and hurt them if you go too fast.
Okay. This bag is not cursed because
you could try applying it.
I could put something in it. I think F.
Oh, it made a monster appear. That's a bag of tricks.
Well, there is an altar right there.
Yeah, that's perfect.
I'm gonna go over and use that a little bit. Can that can summon like dangerous things or?
I feel like it usually doesn't, but you are a level 1 character.
Give me that Lichen Corpse. I'm offering it.
I'm looking it up just to see.
Okay. I converted the altar.
Oh, cool. You feel the power of cheer increase. The altar glows white.
So now I will apply it again. Jackal. 2 jackals, I think. And the corpse I can finally
offer it.
Alright.
You have a hopeful feeling.
What does that do?
I think that's reconciling your negative luck that you have because of the new moon.
Okay.
I could check. Hopeful feeling is if your alignment is 0 or greater, which it is, you start at 0. The effect is your prayer timeout is decreased depending on the value of your sacrifice. It basically means, was it a good I mean, you gave it a kind of junky sacrifice, but it kind of reset or improves your prayer timeout. And it might have also let you gain some luck, perhaps.
Okay. I'm just going to keep using this for a little bit. Scroll.
Pratyavaya. You can drop that on the altar to see if it's cursed, uncursed, or blessed.
Can you do that with anything?
With anything, yeah.
Oh. Black, that's cursed, right?
Yes, it's cursed.
Alright, so I probably don't want to use that.
Yeah, probably.
Hold on to it, but I could drop the bag of tricks. It's uncursed. Leash. Uncursed. Alright. I'm just gonna 2 grid bugs.
Grid bugs never leave corpses, unfortunately.
Come on, I just want to sacrifice one more thing. There we go.
There you go. You're level 2, by the way.
It's a good way to get experience. I could eat it. No, I have rations, right?
You have 1.
I have 1.
Yeah, just offer it.
Just don't want to. Okay.
Hopeful feeling again.
Does it increase luck, or is it just nothing?
That is your prayer timeout is decreased depending on the value of your sacrifice, with the minimum for possible timeout being 0. If you are lawful or neutral, prayer timeout is decreased by. This gets into the complicated math formula. A message is printed and you gain luck depending on whether or not your prayer timeout is now 0. I think basically you did get some luck too.
I like doing this. I feel like I'm getting experience.
Yeah, it's nice to do this.
Although I don't know if I'm gonna get like something dangerous.
I don't think you usually do with a bag of tricks. I can't guarantee anything, but I'm pretty sure it
doesn't seem dangerous.
It seems to always either give you weak stuff or perhaps like stuff scaled to your level. I'm not sure which. In other words, it might just give you what you can handle.
I guess I'm just increasing my luck. Is there anything else this can do?
A bag of tricks?
No, the altar.
You can bless potions of water to make them holy water by praying on it. You drop a bunch of potions of water on the altar, but yeah, you don't have any of those. That's like a later game thing, basically.
Sacrificing things just do that?
Sacrificing things, it can you can do it enough, and you could get typically the best thing is you get an artifact. It'll say an object appears at your feet. The voice of insert deity here booms out. Use my gift wisely. And as a Valkyrie, I think you would get Mjolnir.
I'm probably not gonna get that yet, though, right?
You could. You could easily get it here. You just need enough corpses.
I mean, I have infinite corpses.
You don't. The thing has charges.
Oh, I didn't know that. I thought it was infinite.
No.
I'm just gonna use it until. All right, I ran out. Just as you said that. I think you ran out.
Yeah, nothing happens.
All right. Well, at least I got a scroll. I don't know, and some luck.
You got some luck
and some experience.
Thank you for the like. I saw we had 3 viewers and 1 like. Then it became 3 viewers and 2 likes. And then shortly after that, 2 viewers and 2 likes. So I assume somebody was like, "All right, I'm gonna sign off, but let me like their video first."
Jackal. Take it over real quick. Maybe I can get Mjolnir.
I mean, you have to.
Has to be a lot.
Keep an eye on your own food situation as well.
All right. Well,
spend too much time. I mean, you do have 1 food ration, but
didn't do anything.
I would feel better if you had like 2 or 3. If you're gonna keep running back to it.
Oh, a new corpse.
But it's not far away. You might as well just go for it.
I mean, I might as well. Alright, it's just taking things now. It's not giving me any luck. I mean, I keep saying I want to stop, but then I find more corpses.
It's addicting.
Yeah. It's like gambling.
And
a lamp. Could rub it and find a genie.
Yeah, you could. That would be the pound rub command. If you did want to try it.
Yeah.
Crazy. They have all these special messages in the game. Like pretty much everything has a special message for when you're hallucinating. So like when you sacrifice a corpse, instead of saying your sacrifice is consumed in a burst of flames, it'll say one of these 3 messages, such as your sacrifice sprouts wings in a propeller and roars away, or your sacrifice puffs up, swelling bigger and bigger and pops. Your sacrifice collapses into a cloud of dancing particles and fades away. There's like a special message for like everything when you're hallucinating. Someone had to come up with it.
Someone had to do all of that.
If hallucinating, this happens.
Oh, I found another one of those scrolls labeled Pratyavya.
Okay. So you could do an experiment to see what it is.
Should I read the cursed one so that I have the other one or the other way?
I don't know. Let's see. I mean, it depends on what we think it could be. It could be anything really. Something common probably though. If it's if you found 2 of them. One thing you could do is equip some junky stuff in case it's, well, if it's like destroy armor, you would destroy the junky equipment. I don't know. I don't really have a solid plan for how you should do it, honestly. Okay. But I guess I would say
They're both cursed.
Don't leave the shield. Oh, they're both cursed. I would say don't leave the shield equipped if you do want to try it. So you don't want to lose your +3 small shield. They're both cursed. That's pretty weird.
Just want to see what's cursed and what's not.
You got a scroll labeled Gotti.
Let me drop that. Is that L?
L.
Uncursed. The lamp.
Oh, it's lamp is cursed lamp. Okay.
And I think that's it. I could drop the pair, I guess. Doesn't matter. I don't think pairs are usually cursed.
Food can be cursed. It's just like rotten or something.
Yellow mold. Oh wait, is that dangerous?
That confuses you. So be careful. Don't kill your cat. Actually, it stuns you, not confuses. It's similar concept.
Can I eat it or should I just sacrifice?
No, that'll make you hallucinate.
Oh, I'll sacrifice it.
Then you get cool messages if you're hallucinating.
Oh, that could be fun.
Hallucinating is a huge pain. Everything gets scrambled up. You don't know what your cat is.
You can kill your cat.
Yeah. Okay.
No Mjolnir.
Well, I mean, you have to do it a lot, and high value corpses they help you more. And newts and molds are not high value corpses.
That's too bad. Alright, I guess I'm going to the next level. But at least I'm level like 3.
Yes.
What's that? Oh,
another yellow loaf. You stagger, careful, don't kill the cat.
I'm just gonna wait.
Yeah. Pass again. Oh, you're hungry. Now the kitten's staggering. It might attack you.
I'm staggering.
Okay.
So I'm not gonna
pass.
Doesn't actually hurt me. I can't really eat it.
No, I'm pretty sure that causes hallucination. Let me check.
Can you get poison resistance?
Yeah. It has a roughly 1 in 15 chance of granting poison resistance and will always cause hallucination.
I'll just eat a food ration. It's not.
Yeah, that's what I would do.
Start. What is this? Starts. I could throw these at people. I'd rather just punch them with my sword.
There is a thing to your right.
That's probably
opening.
So I don't have to go back. That's probably better.
There you go.
Oh, there's a rat. Was that an orc?
Goblin.
Eat its corpse, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You're not a vegan as a Valkyrie. You can eat goblins as you see fit.
Yep. I don't see anything over there. I mean, I could keep going, but
yeah, sometimes you just gotta give up.
I'm gonna go this way. Oh, Hobbit.
Hobbit aggressively attacking you with a dagger. Aggressively chasing you. I'll kill you.
Full bolt zombie. I feel like I'm destroying everything in one hit.
Yeah. Valkyries are pretty awesome.
Nothing over. I guess I have to search here.
+1 longsword is nice.
Oh, I had that. I should probably drop that.
You brought it away. It's gone.
Oh, it's gone. Okay. Just disappeared.
Yeah, when it says rots away, it's just gone.
Thought it would just become rotten.
It becomes nothing. That's how long you've been here, I guess.
What do I do?
Not
finding anything and I'm wasting time.
Right. You can try like maybe searching in that corner of the corridor, the right angle kind of thing. Maybe.
Of there.
Just kind of move around hitting S, maybe. Sometimes that does it.
It's probably not going to be here, right?
It could. It depends. Maybe someone... I mean, usually it wouldn't be, but... Sometimes the corridors can change. There could be a dwarf digging around, even.
I'm going to go to the other one.
Okay.
Where's my cat?
Did your cat get killed by the poison dart trap? Wait, what is the poison dart trap?
They were just on the ground.
They're not from a trap, though. Okay.
I don't think so. The cat was over here.
You might want an orcish helm. That'll give you an AC. But what you can do is run upstairs to the altar real quick and test it. And come right back down.
Don't see my cat.
Yeah, it's fine. You can test the helm real quick and come back.
Yeah.
And meet up with your cat later. There's another corpse for you. Nope.
Nope. Right, dropping the helm.
Yes, V.
Alright, it's fine.
Uncursed. Wear that.
V.
Your AC went from 6 to 5. Hooray.
Hooray. I don't know where this cat is. It probably went down a trap or something. And also, I don't know how to get to the next place.
Yeah, keep on searching.
Probably not here, right?
Search all along the corridor here.
Wait,
what are you doing?
I press X on accident instead of S.
Okay, that's to exchange your alternate and your primary weapon, basically. It's getting weird. What else can we search? It's weird. Did you try
Try that middle hallway?
Try that door. See where that door is?
Which door?
At the top.
Yeah.
And left one from that. There might be a hidden corridor there, perhaps.
But where would that even lead to?
It might go down into
the that one?
Yeah, that little nub. I don't know. I was kind of feeling
weird.
Something's weird here.
Slime mold. Or lichen. Eat it.
Yeah,
I could save it for when I'm hungry, I guess. Does it give you more hunger if you're hungry? Doesn't matter.
Does it fill you up more?
Yeah.
No.
Hey, I found something.
There you go. That's what I was thinking. That's exactly what I was thinking.
New potion.
Sky blue potion.
Should I drink it?
Maybe. It's nice to have your cat as a backup when you're trying random things.
I don't. Oh.
Okay, kill that thing fast.
Okay.
Probably just a wanted striking, not like death or something.
Yeah,
there you go. Wanted striking.
Oh, I get a wand of striking. Are kobold? I feel like kobolds are like poisonous or something, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm not gonna eat that. I could take it to sacrifice, but it's probably too far. Although, yeah, I'll try it.
Although you're gonna be slowed down, I think. You can try picking it up, see what it says.
Doesn't say that.
All right. I mean, you could try it. Just make sure you make every move count, so it's not like rotten by then.
Just gonna.
Don't attack that.
Just gonna ignore that.
You already need to make every move count. I'm not sure how many turns you have.
Might be too late by now. I think it's 50 if I remember correctly.
All right, give it a try.
Z.
Nothing happens. Too late.
I tried.
Drop it.
Oh yeah, you're right.
I'm lugging this large kobold all around for nothing.
Well, I could take the yellowish mold.
I guess. How's your food supply bad?
Probably not that good.
I think I would stop playing around like this.
Probably not going to get Mjolnir.
Get your food supply.
I guess I should drop this.
You know, I was gonna say you're gonna see I feel hungry soon, and you're gonna eat a pear, and then it's gonna say you're hungry again in like 30 seconds from now.
I should find something to eat.
Then you have to eat the lichen, and then that's all you got at that point. One way to micromanage your movement efficiency is you toggle auto pickup when you're about to like do a minor pickup like the gold just there.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't take a turn to toggle auto pickup, and when you step on the square, you see you're hungry again. Yeah. You step on the square, you don't spend a turn picking it up if you have auto pickup on. Something behind it that might not get out of the way, unfortunately. Don't waste too many turns on that.
Go to the next floor.
Yeah, I guess that's what you should do. All right.
Okay. Gotta find something quick.
Oh, I'm actually not sure if bumping the boulder and getting that message that you can't push it. I'm not actually sure if that uses a turn.
Dark room.
It might not use a turn. Yeah, but dark room. It's small though. Easy to navigate.
Yeah.
You need food badly. I mean, you're not hungry at the moment, but it's gonna happen.
Wizard needs food badly.
Toggle.
Oh, you're right. I should
toggle for that spellbook. If you don't want that spellbook, you're balcony. I would go to the. That's fine. Go there.
Come on, a rat.
Eat those rats. They're delicious.
Come on, give me.
Oh my goodness, I'm giving you a hard time.
I can eat that one. Need.
Are you wielding your longsword just to be sure?
I think so.
Yeah.
It's just unlucky.
You missed. Missed. Wow.
Can I enhance it? Probably not. It's too early.
Yeah. Too early. Check the top left. Or like left in that room. Oh, good. Hobgoblin should give you some decent meat. Hobgoblin meat.
What's here? Ooh.
Oh, you got a food ration too.
And slime mold and its corpse.
Yeah, I'd eat the goblin right away. Hobgoblin. And take the other things.
Yes. Pick up a wand, slime mold, and food rush. I don't need the other stuff probably.
Right. I mean, you could grab the helm because there's a chance it could be +1, but save it until you can figure out if it's cursed.
All right.
Otherwise, just leave the one you have on.
I could go all the way back up to the altar, but it's probably not worth it because
Careful, floating eye. Do not run into it.
All right.
You don't have a ranged weapon, right? Except like a random dagger.
Dagger, but
you could see if it's oak wand. Don't you have a striking one? Yeah, try killing it with that.
Let me just wait.
Careful.
In one space at a time, I can see it.
Yep.
Alright, so I zap. What is that? Wand of striking.
Mm-hmm.
Zap. Why? Left.
You missed.
This is gonna use food, right?
No, the wand will just use charges. It won't use your food.
That's only for spells.
Yes.
I killed it. Can I eat it? No.
Didn't leave a corpse. Guess.
Oh, that's also dangerous. I mean, I have 50 health.
Yeah, they're not that bad. They do some damage.
15.
It was a good amount of damage, but you're fine, really.
Yeah, I'm a Valkyrie. I'm like a level 4 Valkyrie.
Mm-hmm. 19 Constitution, so every level you're getting quite a bump to your con.
Black potion.
Don't drink random black liquids you find in a.
But it's in a potion.
It's in a bottle, like so it must be good.
Oh,
another gas spore.
Oh, I didn't even realize I was moving too
Careful.
fast. All right, to explore everything, I think so. I mean, it could be unknown places.
Check here, maybe. I think there might be something lower left. Okay.
Right. So,
if you want, you could try to find your cat. I don't know if there's any hope there, but
I don't know.
You're on the level that branches to the Gnomish Mines, by the way.
Yeah, I was gonna say, which staircase should I go down?
You have no idea. You have to pick one.
Yeah, I guess it doesn't. Oh, also I'm gonna go to the one on the right because there's an unexplored hallway there.
Okay.
And there's a spellbook.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do much with the spellbook unless you want to try selling it later, but
yeah,
you could pick it up if you want. They're pretty heavy.
So it's gonna. Oh, as long as it's not gonna.
You are hungry. Don't eat anything yet, actually. If you go into the Gnomish Mines,
I can eat gnomes.
Yeah, you're gonna. Or are gnomes neutral or yeah, they're neutral. They're gonna swarm you.
This is mines, right?
This is not the mines. This is the regular dungeon. You could go back up just to eat gnomes. There was a chest right there next to you. That was probably a chest.
Let me
Yeah,
open
large
the
box.
box. Okay, let me force the box.
Okay.
And then loot.
Ah.
Oh. Alright.
The Tower of Flame
Well,
bursts.
I didn't really have anything good. I mean, maybe the scrolls could have been good.
2 scrolls and a blank scroll. Oh.
Well, one of those scrolls was cursed, at least. I don't know.
Yeah, it still stinks. Anyway, what can you do? Okay, if you want to go into the mines, go back up.
Was there stuff in it, or am I gonna get?
Oh yeah, try it.
Am I gonna get?
No, the trap should be done.
All right. Let's see what do we have. A scroll labeled.
Strict Purst Skizerkirk.
Sounds like electricity.
I'm
I'm just gonna read that.
Okay. Charging scroll, huh?
Oh, all right. Well, I guess I can charge my wand of striking, or no, my
bag of tricks.
I could go back up, and I could do that, or I could just get food. I guess I'm gonna do the bag of tricks.
Okay.
What is there a reason? Do I need to go into the mines for any reason?
Yeah. For one thing, you get lots of gnomes to eat, but also at the end you get some cool stuff, which I can look up for you because I can't remember because I'm tired. There's Mine Town actually, which is a good place to go. There's the whole town with all, like several different shops, and there's fountains, and
Okay.
I think there's usually a temple on that level. Yeah, the guaranteed temple on that level.
Maybe I want to go there.
Yeah, Gnomish mines are good. And again, you can get a lot of supplies. You can get, especially a lot of gnomes to eat. You can get a pickaxe if you want. The dwarves actually, I think, are going to be friendly to you.
I'll go there.
So you wouldn't want to kill them and take their pickaxe. Now that I think about it,
I could find one, maybe, right? I don't know.
Maybe
one of them dies somehow.
They'd be more likely to die if you had a pet with you who would be combative with them.
I don't know where this pet went.
Yeah, I don't know. It might have died and you just missed the message.
Can I check the messages?
Not really, no.
Oh, I didn't realize that moved me. What's this? Armor? A whistle.
Yeah, but at the end of the Gnomish Mines, you do find something cool.
There's gnomes.
The last level is called Mind's End.
Peaceful gnome lord. Wait, I think I'm friendly with the gnomes. They're also peaceful.
Oh, they're all. I thought they were neutral. Okay.
Maybe they are also fine with lawful people.
This is too bad because you need food badly.
Yeah.
I guess the gnomes are. I thought it was the dwarves are lawful and the gnomes are neutral. Maybe I have it mixed up.
I found another one of these scrolls. Oh, there's a hobbit, I think, or hobgoblin. No, it's a dwarf who's also peaceful.
Yeah, they're neutral. Huh.
Well, I could just use my bag of tricks to eat stuff.
You could
I have a food ration and a slime mold.
eat the food ration.
Well, I'm not hungry yet.
You're weak.
I am?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't even realize. I've had that for a while.
Black rotten food.
Right.
That's fine. It's still. You can eat it again. It won't be rotten this time. I don't know. That's how it works for some reason.
Okay. It's like trap.
Kind
There's
of.
a gem. Another gem.
Oh, what?
Hmm.
Are you a dwarf or something? Oh, do you know what race you
I'm
are?
human, I'm
You're
pretty
human.
sure.
Oh.
Can look at myself.
Dwarf
I am a
goblin.
dwarf.
Yeah, I think that's why the gnomes like you. Okay.
That's why I have so much constitution, probably.
That too, yeah.
There's a pony that just triggered a trap. The pony wants to kill me.
Yeah, so it's actually considered a dwarves are considered to have an easier time in the gnomish mines because they can just ignore all the hordes of gnomes and the dwarves as well. But unfortunately, that means you can't go in there for eating the purposes.
Yeah.
For food purposes. I mean, you can still find a lot of stuff in the gnomish mines.
Could I still kill them? I mean,
No, it's one of those alignment damaging things.
A lot of gnomes.
Yeah, so you could just go back up to the dungeon. I don't know. It's hard. It's a tough call.
Would there be other food down here?
There could definitely be food. Yeah.
Alright, I guess I'll keep going down.
And if you do get to the mine town, you could just rush it to mine town if you want. And there's a lot of stores and food and all kinds of fun
How
opportunities
much gold
to be
left?
had.
83 gold. Is it an iguana?
Homunculus. They're not good to eat, but you could kill it.
Oh, I'm at level 5.
Level 5, hooray.
It's my best run yet. It's gonna be a trap.
Yeah, probably.
Miss me though.
Hobbits are also peaceful to you.
It's a gem. Only I could identify them. This is a lichen. Lichen with 2 yellow gems. Alright, I guess I'm gonna I guess I'm gonna go up or down.
Up or down? Which one?
Down, I mean. There's a corpse or a tin, which I don't know how to open. I don't have an opener.
You can open a tin without an opener. It just takes a little time.
Alright. Can this gnome get out of the way? Getting a lot of gems. Oh, I shouldn't have walked here.
Elven Mithril Coat. That sounds great. Put it on.
I was hit, but it's alright. Well, do I want to put it on? It could be cursed.
My intuition is that's very rare, but if you want to be that careful, you could verify. Anything could happen in this game, right?
I'll just wear it.
I don't think they're generally generated as cursed, though.
No, I have to do capital S.
Your armor class went from 5 to 0.
So now I have
nice
no
boost.
armor. No, lower is better.
Lower is better, yes.
Which is weird. But I guess it's D&D logic or something.
Yeah, it goes back to old school D&D.
I'm gonna drop this orcish helmet. Nah, we're okay. Well, that's a good armor.
I can tell you the old school logic. I actually don't know if it was in the first edition or second, but they had something called THAC0. And THAC0 stood for 2-hit armor class 0.
I found a kitten.
And so every player and monster would have a THAC0.
Wait.
And what that meant is, sorry, you want to
evaluate
what happened here?
If I kill the kitten, is that bad?
No, it's attacking you. You can kill it.
All right.
You just can't eat it.
All right.
Right, so here's how THAC0 works. 2-hit armor class 0. If your character had a THAC0 of 15, that meant if you're fighting a THAC0, yeah. I mean, if you're fighting someone with armor class 0, you need a 15 or higher on your 20-sided die to hit it. And every deviation from 0 would adjust that by 1. So if you have THAC0 15, you hit armor class 0 on a 15 or up. If they have armor class 1, you subtract 1 from that. So on a 14 or up, you hit. If they have AC of 2, then on a 13 or up, you hit, etc. If they have AC negative 1, then on a 16 or up, you hit. It's harder to hit. So that's the logic of armor class 0 is like how THAC0 was calibrated. But I don't know. They might have... It's kind of getting a little in the weeds, but
food ration.
That might have been a thing they introduced in second edition AD&D. It might be in the first one they had like a chart or something. I don't know. But THAC0 was supposed to be the easy way to remember it. And now when people talk about it, they're like, oh my god, that's so complicated. They really, with each edition, they kind of make it more simple. And then the old school purists get upset about it and stuff.
Alright. I guess next floor. I mean, I could keep exploring. There's still a few places to keep exploring.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll do that. It's too bad I can't eat gnomes. Oh, I feel more confident in my weapon skill. That means I can enhance, right?
Yes, you can enhance longsword.
So how do I do this?
So you press A. Ta-da! You are now more skilled in longsword.
Alright.
THAC0.
Oh, I should find... I'm level 5 now, so I can find a fountain and dip in my longsword, right?
You could,
Is there a reason I shouldn't?
Yes.
Could rust or something?
No. The reason is... I forget if this affects sacrificing, but basically, for every artifact you find, that includes dipping a longsword into a fountain as a lawful character, to make it into Excalibur.
Mm-hmm.
Finding other artifacts gets less likely. For each one you find, more artifacts get less likely. So you'd be less likely to find Mjolnir.
Yeah.
I forget if that logic factors into when you are granted an artifact via sacrificial stuff. But that would be the argument against it. The artifacts would be less likely.
Okay. I assume Mjolnir's better.
Yeah, Mjolnir is definitely better.
Is there any other artifact? I mean, there's a bunch, right?
Well, actually, Excalibur is nothing to sneeze at, though. It gives you plus D5 to hit and plus D10 to damage. Drain resistance, so that means, undead evil thingies that can drain your levels and stuff can't get you. Searching, so you automatically search while you're wielding Excalibur. Hostile demon princes. What? I think that means demon princes automatically get really pissed off at you.
I'm pretty sure they're already hostile, right?
Not necessarily. I wouldn't say that otherwise. I don't know. I'd have to look into that.
Well, I'm not in Gehenna yet.
And monsters track the player. I'm not sure how that works. That sounds a little bit nasty, but overall, though, it's pretty powerful.
It sounds good, and it's not like I can't not get Mjolnir, right?
Yeah, you can still get Mjolnir. I just kind of forget the detail of how that
just rare.
Work. But Mjolnir is cool because it has plus D5 to hit and plus D24 damage to non-shock resistant monsters because it has like a lightning attack. Yeah, and you can throw it and it returns to you when you throw it. But in order to get that benefit, you need to have strength 25, I believe, or 1800. And usually you get that by getting Gauntlet of Power. That gives you 25 strength.
This sounds like it's very far ahead.
What?
Mjolnir.
Well, you just need to get a Gauntlet of Power, which if you can find one single wish, that could be a good thing to wish for.
Can't I just click or something? No, that's only the like one with the tile set. You can click and it just moves you somewhere.
Well, I mean, it's something like that you can do.
Hungry.
I have to remember. I think you hit the character or something.
Carrot.
There's like another thing you have to do after that. Let me.
In what direction it says?
Hold on. Let me figure this out before you do anything.
I'm just gonna walk for now. There's a scroll here.
Travel. It's called.
Oh.
You hit the underscore key, select a destination with the cursor, then period. That's how you do it. So underscore.
Underscore.
And now you move the cursor.
Move the cursor to the stairs down.
Yeah, there you go.
And I press dot.
Oh. The problem is it makes you stop if there's anything that...
What is it, a gnome?
I think it's just the gnomes are causing it to stop, even though they're peaceful.
Grid bugs. Alright, I killed some grid bugs.
The nice thing about these gnomes being peaceful and the dwarves is you can probably get yourself down in a mine town pretty quickly. This might actually be mine town already.
Alright.
This looks mine townish.
I'm like running out of water. I'm out of water.
Okay. Well, we should probably wrap it up soon, but maybe check out mine town.
Let me check out mine town. Hear crashing rock.
Yeah, it's something digging through the rock.
Stone.
I believe. Is it mine town? Maybe it's not mine town. Oh, a bunch of orcs. Kill them.
Scimitar. Can I eat orcs?
You can, yes.
Let me just see what we got. Fencing gloves could be good. Guess I'll pick up that and the gems. Yeah, that's it.
You can get the helm because if you are on Minetown, and I'm still not sure if you are,
you could sell it.
There is there's an altar guaranteed, so you can check its corpse.
There's a lawful altar?
Curse status. No, it's random. So
does it matter though?
It doesn't matter for the purpose of identifying cursed blessed status.
Oh, I'm being
another orc harassing you. Hey, stop that! I was about to eat your brother here.
Let me eat an entire hill orc.
Yep.
picking up right now.
You don't want to pick it up. It's very heavy.
I'll just
eat it while it's on the ground,
That's
like a classy person would.
I picked it up already. What
Okay,
is that?
eat it then. Oh, what is that? A dwarf?
It's a
bugbear. I
shouldn't have picked it up.
You're weak and stressed. Okay, just drop it right now. Actually, drop it. It's worth the move because stress is gonna ruin you in combat. You're gonna fight worse and stuff. L.
I'm looking for it.
Bugbear hits. Kill it. You know,
now
eating it.
Let me eat this hill orc.
All right, you feel? Yeah, they're really being a pain. Okay.
There's so many enemies. Okay, I need food badly.
That's fine. It's fine.
What is that? That's
a kitten.
House cat.
Maybe you want to throw something and make it your pet. What do you have though?
I think I have something. I thought I had a tripe ration.
Hit I.
I have to hit I, right?
Escape. I. Yeah, throw it a tripe ration, definitely. That's what it's for. Throw capital T.
No, not capital T.
Throw capital T.
I thought you meant hit that.
Alright, that's your cat now to help you fight.
Alright. Please help me, cat.
You should be fine. It looks bad, but it's not that. Actually, the dog is a little scarier than the rest of these guys.
Well, I have 41 health.
And the orc is zapping a wand to create monster.
Hitting a shrieker.
Don't worry about the shrieker. It's just an alarm. They're already.
Is that why they're all coming here?
Maybe.
Hill orc is zapping a wand of create monster.
Yeah, they're making monsters.
I don't know which one. These dwarves help me. Okay, well I know what the fizzy potion is. It makes you move faster.
Right.
I keep attacking this dog.
Alright, Dan the Man has finished his Fortnite game, so he's watching our Nethack now. Keep an eye on your hit points. Who's hurting you the most here?
I think the
Throw something at the dog. What do you have? Do you have any more food? Don't hit T. It's going to show your weapons.
Okay.
By default. I
probably have something.
Tin or a food ration.
A food ration. But I don't
That'll do it, but ideally you would save that for
I
yourself.
can't throw a tin. That's right. I can't throw that.
There are some food items that won't tame it and it won't eat it, but it'll kind of be like, oh, okay, he's not a bad guy after all. It'll stop attacking you. I don't know if a tin will do that or not offhand. So I don't know. It's kind of hard to say.
I feel like it. No, I don't know.
Veggie food such as lichen corpses will reliably pacify a hostile dog. So basically, veggie food will do it.
That. I don't have that.
So I don't know if a tin would. Yeah, I don't think a tin would count as.
What if I just
food by itself?
What if I ran to the choke point?
I mean, you could also just use a wand of striking, which should probably kill the dog. The dog's like your biggest threat here, I think, right now.
I could do that.
And probably the hill orc swinging a scimitar as well.
Oh, I've already damaged the dog.
All right, finish off the dog with the wand of striking.
Misses.
Miss.
I'm at 14 health.
Christ. You should be safe to pray, but I think you could wait a turn.
Cat
killed the orc, which is great.
Do I have like a healing potion or something?
You have a bunch of unidentified potions.
Yeah, it doesn't.
I would not try a random one.
I have a whistle. That doesn't help me, right?
No.
I have a bunch of gems. I could throw a scimitar. No, that's okay. I guess I have to.
Well, if you are in Minetown, I think you are. Given that, see that kind of looks like there's a big rectangle to your left.
Yeah.
I think that indicates Minetown, perhaps.
So I mean, there's a gnome below it. Probably is gonna help me.
You know, he's not gonna fight for you.
I thought he would help me.
I might be. Oh, if you're weak with hunger, I was gonna say maybe just go for throwing at the food ration, but you're weak with hunger.
There's food on the floor. I just can't really eat
it. Yeah.
I could just keep fighting. I'm at 14 health. The dog might die if I hit it one more time. I could.
What dungeon level are you on? 6. How many levels deep in the gnomish mines are you?
I think 3 or maybe 4, maybe 2.
Mine Town is always in what range of
I
levels?
think it's 3.
I don't know.
Stupid shrieker.
Well,
I could just fight the dog.
attack it one more time. See how that goes.
9.
You miss and it brought you down to 9. All right. So now I think your choice is pray or throw it the food ration.
I could just give it the food. What's on the ground? Bug. There's 2 corpses.
Hopefully those are fresh enough that you can eat them. If I could know for sure whether the tin would pacify it, that would be great.
Can't.
Even if it doesn't eat
Can
it.
I buy food at the gnome shrines?
If you are in Mine Town, which again I'm not sure if you are, but I think you might be, then yeah, definitely you can buy.
Then I guess I'll just throw the ration.
You know, even if you're not in Mine Town, it's probably coming up in the next level or 2.
So I'll just throw it.
Yeah, throw the food ration.
So
T. Oh, yeah, capital U is your food ration.
T. U. There.
Ta-da! It's yours.
Kill the shrieker now, right? It doesn't hurt me.
Kill the shrieker.
There's still a hill orc.
It's still a hill orc,
but I
kind of bugbear, I think, or is that a dwarf? The H.
Bugbear. No, it's a dwarf.
All right. You might want to just start eating food before it rots. And you can let your pets fight the orc.
Eat the bugbear.
I hope it's not old enough at this point.
It hasn't been 50 turns.
All right, it's good.
All right.
The orc's right next to you. Just kill it, I guess.
Well, I'm at 4 hit points.
Oh, okay. Run away, right?
Yeah.
Keep running. Let the pets deal with it.
Come on.
Unfortunately, they're eating all these corpses now. They're going to be wasting time eating it rather than helping you out.
Can I zap it? No. Probably not.
You could zap it. I don't know if that you should, but you could.
Well, yeah, I don't.
I think you should be able to. I think it won't catch up to you if you keep running. You would heal up while you're doing so, and eventually the pets would. Yeah, you could like kind of loop around and back. You see?
Yeah, I can go like around.
But now you're weak with hunger again, so.
I can try to eat now.
No.
I only have a tin.
It takes a long time. You need to you might just need to pray in a bit.
Hopefully I can get some health back.
Where are your okay, they're fighting.
They're fighting the orc.
Stay away.
Yeah. At least I have 2 pets. Please don't eat it.
He ate it.
Alright. That's a
poke your head in that rectangular area. That might be the town right there.
There's several objects.
I think this is not the town.
The lit corridor.
This is not the town. All right, that's okay though.
I really need food.
If the cat and dog kill these gnomes and stuff, you can eat their corpses safely. I think.
Oh yeah. Well, not the hobbits though, or not
the dwarves.
The dwarves.
If you have to pray, you have to pray.
I can eat the tin.
That's true.
Let me eat that.
All right, go for it. You might start fainting by the time you pop it open, though, but you could try it.
So easy to open it. House cat's eating a dwarf.
Smells like cave spiders. Go for it.
Yes.
You consume Szechuan cave spider. You only feel hungry now. Okay.
All right. Well, that's good.
Szechuan.
Does Szechuan exist in Nethack universe?
Well, you had the Chinese gods and everything.
I guess. All right. Well, I'm not dying right now. Just hungry.
Right, but food is definitely your top priority, so you're not out of the woods yet. Iron boots, iron shoes. Yeah, you can. They're quite heavy though. Just keep an eye on.
Well, if I'm.
You're good, yeah.
I'm okay. Rubbish cloak.
I wouldn't. You gotta laser focus on food now. Don't poke around equipment and stuff.
I gotta find the.
Find the stairs to go to Gnome Town.
Yes, stairs.
You're weak again.
There's an eye up there. Floating eye.
I'm trying to think if you want to try to bring your pets. No, it's gonna take too long. Let's go down.
This Gnome Town or Mine Town?
I think so. Like once you go into the center, it should be a big open area. Try to go towards the center.
All right. That's not really towards the center.
Once you start fainting, the first time you faint, just pray.
All right.
It'd be really nice if you had the pets with you.
I
But
don't have anything to eat.
here we go. Here we go.
Here, explosion. It's a fountain.
Try to find a food shop or something.
Locked.
We're locked. You're fainting. All right.
Should I pray?
Yeah, I think so. Because you have to pop your head in like potentially several different stores.
I'm praying.
Okay.
All right. I'm not hungry for now. Gosh, this is the food store. Yeah.
It's a very small one, but
Well, let's get an egg and a tripe ration and a potion.
That's not fantastic. There might be more opportunities though.
And something else. Oh, I gotta leave my pickaxe outside.
Yeah.
Fine.
It might be good. I'm thinking it might be good to fetch your pets. They could help you steal.
Because I'm not hungry now.
You don't have a lot of money, is my thought, really.
All right.
To buy
I can
food.
sell things, right? A scimitar. I don't know.
You get like 2 gold for that or something.
I'm trying to drop my pickaxe. Which is where?
All right.
Do you see it?
I'm so used to having to fight gnomes and eat them all the time. Slime mold is something. You can buy. You can afford all those things.
I guess I'll just buy all. I mean, I assume clear potion is probably fruit juice.
No, that's water.
Yeah, you're right.
Which is actually great, but not when you're just trying to not die of starvation.
Should I take it anyway? Because
sure, it's good to have for later. It's only 7. Press P to pay.
P.
Stu says, buy a pastrami sandwich at the deli, and he says this is what happened to him when he played. Food. Yeah, food is a thing you have to worry about in this game.
All right. Oh, I have some food. I should go get my
right, but the tripe rations make you throw up. The eggs are not really that good always. So basically, you have a slime mold, which only fills you a little bit.
All right.
I mean, the egg is a little bit, right? Sometimes they think it's bad, though. Sometimes a monster hatches out of it, actually.
Oh.
Or an animal or something, like a lizard.
Like if you eat it, or?
No, before you eat it. A level teleporter, okay. Don't just search there. You got to try to lead them out. There you go. Just get one of them down. You don't have to get them both.
Put a leash on him.
Yeah.
I think I still have that. Yeah. E. Oh.
Okay, bring him down.
Should I try to find the other one?
I wouldn't.
Yeah.
Just having one will help a lot.
Oh, there he is.
Oh, well, I mean, he's right there. You could. Oh. He went into the level teleport trap. Okay.
Well.
Try to get the dog here.
Go down.
Okay, at least you got your dog.
All right. Should I go try to find another food store? Probably.
Yeah. Hopefully there is one. I don't know.
That's locked, right?
Usually mine town has a lot of stuff to fight.
No.
And if you anger the watchmen, you can kill them, but I don't know.
Are these watchmen the bats?
Oh, look, this is an altar. That's coal line. That's good. The watchmen, and you can't attack them. You're lawful, but actually, I think you can't. I think you can't even kill them in self-defense without ruining your alignment.
I can wear that.
You might be able to eat them though, because you're a dwarf. That technically wouldn't be cannibalism. Since they're human. I have to verify that though.
I can wear these. These not gloves. The boots.
Yeah, your AC is -2 now, which is good.
And I also want to see these gloves.
Definitely test those out. Some of these gloves have awesome powers. That's the curse, though. It's probably like gloves of fumbling or something.
I'm just gonna leave it.
Stu says, I'm busy ripping some Diarrhea of the Exploder CDs. Okay. Diarrhea of the Exploder. I don't know. I feel like you're usually a mobbed on this level. I guess it just all comes back to, you know, gnomes. Whether the gnomes are angry at me or not, yeah. What's empty places? What's going on?
Weird. Oh,
there's a place.
There's some food.
Food ration.
Food ration.
If you get
scroll, Calibolo, some arrows.
So you can't afford that food ration. Your dog could steal it. Hopefully they don't eat it. It depends how hungry they are.
Can I sell something?
You could try. If those gems were identified, it would help a lot more.
Yeah.
Most of the stuff you have, you're gonna get like 1 gold or 2 gold.
Orcish helms is gonna be like 2 gold.
Oh, you should have Tested those for a curse, by the way. But
Oh yeah.
let's laser focus.
Do that later. Wand of Striking. That might be more useful to have though.
Yeah.
I might as well sell like Cursed Lamp, right?
By the way, you could make monsters with the bag of tricks and eat them.
Yeah, I should remember that. So I'm not horrible, at least, because I have that. Really?
Right, but you're mostly getting like jackals, and I mean it's a little bit basically.
It's better than nothing.
Yep. Anyway, try to get that. I would say try to get your dog to steal that food ration.
All right. There's also a mimic in here.
Yeah, just don't provoke the mimic, I guess. Keep him on your leash.
Well, I should probably use that.
Oh, he's not on the leash?
No, I had the cat on, but he got
right.
teleported.
Bring him in, step down, search. Just pass your turn, basically. Yeah. Okay, now try to go up. Yeah, you got it. Go left.
Come on, get out of here.
I think you got it.
Did he drop it?
There it is.
There we
All right,
go.
perfect.
Did I steal anything else? Potion, I guess. Nah. I guess it's fine.
I think it might be time for us to call it a night.
Maybe we can continue next week or another time. I don't know.
All right, yeah, we're gonna call it here. It's 12:45 in New York. I got places to go tomorrow, etc., etc. All right, so thanks to all who've been watching. That was Rob Bob playing some Nethack tonight with his
the Gnomish, or the not Gnomish Mines, the Mine Town.
Mine Town within the Gnomish Mines. He is Rob Bob, as you can see in the top right. Rob Bob the Skirmisher. That's his level title, the Skirmisher, as a Valkyrie. 5. All right, so that's it, guys. What are we gonna call it? We're gonna call it a night. That's what we're gonna call it. All right. Good night, Dan the Man. Good night, Stu.
Good night.
Good night. If Eric Johnson's still hanging around, good night to Eric, and good night to anybody else who's watching. So we'll see you next time. Take care.